Straight nobody's here. Wow, it's been a while since we started a stream with just straight up nobody. It's kind of liberating. I can say anything I want. Just a minute ago, I ate a cold ravioli. I'm like, I gotta eat something before the stream, so I went into my dinner for tonight and opened up the lid. I had a pre-prepped little ravioli thing. I was gonna just throw in the microwave, meal prep thing. It was cold ravioli. I'm eating one of these cold raviolis. So I didn't have the calories to anything else. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. All the nobodies out there. It's me, your fellow nobody, the one without a name. I don't have a proof of existence. Kingdom Hearts bullshit. Welcome to the stream. Today we're playing more Pokemon Platinum. I want to start off with the Pokemon onomatopoeias, because most of them, like, you talk to a Pokemon in one of these games and they don't sound like gamers. They don't phonetically look like the thing they say. Like, okay, talk to a Floatzel, what do they say? They say something like that, you know? I don't know how you'd spell that, but you know what I wouldn't say? Squeareek! Squeareek. One more Squeareek? Squeareek! Perfect. Come on back here to defeat the champion and we'll go for a swim. Honestly, same. Hi, welcome Squid. Welcome Squid and Tasha to the stream. I was by myself for a second. I was cold and lonely. Now you're here. It's warm and still lonely. I'm still by myself, but it is warm. Honestly, the change in temperature without the change in bodies in the room is quite unnerving. Today we're going to start off with going to some different bodies of water. This is normally a thing I do in Pokemon games. After you get the Surf HM, you're supposed to scrounge around like a little scrounge and get all the little areas off to the side that you previously couldn't do it before you had Surf. But I didn't do it this time because I was in a rush to get to Byron. So now we're gonna go around and get this up. This is the Surf stream. I know you've been waiting for the Surf stream. I know every time I come to the Discord, they're like, Bigby, when's the Surf stream? I'm like, you'll just have to wait. You'll have to wait your turn for the Surf stream. Last time, if you weren't paying attention, we had Underground Day. That was fun. We had some people. Actually, we didn't have a lot of people. It was mostly just me and Squid for a little bit, and then Squid's game crashed and his battery died, and then it was just me and the mines. But we did finally find another friend. We looked at like an encounter table and was like, okay, I want a Pokemon that isn't goddamn Ambipom on my team, mostly because I have Rotini. I don't need another normal type especially if it's a goddamn Ambipom. Looks like he's got Glover representation. So we got my dude Booberry, the Misdreavus, who's going to be a Mismagius after we find dang Duskstone. Where do you find a Duskstone? I don't know. I'm assuming, like the Dawnstone, it's somewhere in these water routes. Talk to me, woman. Check this out. Let's see this synchronized crawl. My Floatzel. Powerful, isn't it? Thanks for watching us swim. Take these. Heart stickers. Beautiful. They put a lot of emphasis on the stickers in this. And Squirty! weak, and I can respect that. Also, that Floatzel is just standing. Like, the girl is floating. Like, both their models are clearly just, like, standing up, because that's how, like, water in games works. It's like a layer, and you move things above and underneath it. Is weird I like Tentacruel and Evil? No! I like Tentacruel, too. I'm not using one this time, but okay, thank you. I'm just going into the ocean, and swimmers like, stop talking to me! Take my stickers! Whoa, I'm noticing you have these, you stay away. Oh my god. Am I stinky? Are they shaming me because I don't know how to swim? Oh, these things are making them freak out. I see. Maybe freak out too. No, I like Tentacruel a lot. I'm a big fan of Zubat as well, and that's in that same family of typically annoying Pokemon that can be humorous. I do like it. Tentacruel is like actually a good Pokemon, unironically. Like it's not like top of S tier, but I think in Gen 1 meta, it had like a pretty decent niche in like a lower tier, like a step below. Is this where repels are? Do I not have repels? Medicine, battle. Oh, I guess I don't have repels. Well, that is a dang shame. I'll have to pick some up before we go to the next body of water. Because Tentacruel I could take. These dang Wingull, absolutely not. I will not take Wingull. Those are the vermin of the sea. Tentacruel gets a bad rap. Because, like, it is everywhere. But, like, I remember coming in Arceus and being like, wow, Tentacle? I haven't, like, seen a tentacle in forever. Because they don't pop up until, like, halfway through that game. I was like, oh yeah, Tentacle is a Pokemon that exists. I love Tentacle. I don't love this, though. I love that goober. It really is a big goober. I know in the next game he gets some sort of regional variants where he walks around like Squidward. Ew! Glitchbird, exactly. Exactly, bro. Alright, you know what? I'm going on the land. Unless there's Sandacruels. Yeah, I know Tentacruel gets some kind of variant in the next game. It's... I wanted to talk about something, because we're seeing a lot of these floats. So I want to talk about these partner Pokemon. Again, or like these HM. Because again, they had to come up with a solution for HMs, because they were in the original game. We got to do something with them in this game. They didn't bring HMs back. They didn't want to bring HMs back. We were long past that. We're not going back. So what's the solution? We have these random Pokemon. They're basically Is that this land? How do I get over there? That's where I want to be. That's strange. Do I need to come from Sunyshore? Oh, no. Here's the entrance. Okay. That kid is me in the pool. That's I'm like. Swimmer Haley. Why do they always need to be giving that pose? Oh, it bothers me. Whatever. I've had that argument already. Like, I'm noticing they're all really basic Pokemon. Oh, you're 15 levels lower. God damn it. Hate this game. I'm noticing that all the Pokemon that are ride Pokemon are like really basic ones. Like it's like at first it was cute, like Bidoof is coming out, but I feel like it just within the parameters that they set, it could have been much more interesting. Like it could have been like the ride Pokemon. Like the ride Pokemon are none of them are stock standard picks. Like how often do you see a Tauros? I mean, Machamp's not something you see every playthrough. Lapras is the only one that's the only one I associate with the HM that it uses surfing. But it'd be cool if they had some Pokemon that are representative of this area of Sinnoh, because it just has Bidoof, Bibarel, and Staraptor. That's all they are, and if it can get away with it, it's just Bidoof. Now, granted, that's what you'd be doing in the base game anyways. You'd be getting an HM slave, and it'd be Bidoof or Staraptor, because there's way too many HMs in Sinnoh, because having a bad games. But they could have gotten a little more varied with it. How cool would it be if we were playing on like a floatzel? Or if it was random every time? That'd be cool. Or like based on route? That could be neat. When I think of water in Sinnoh, I don't immediately go to the barrel. Pardon me. Any goodies over here? Cloth's not here, so I can put the count away. Although, what's the point? What's the point of getting critical in these games? I'm realizing that I think as because I'm working on my Ultra Sun video. I am for real this time. I'm working on it. I think as I'm getting down to the wire on it, I think when it comes to these games, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, I'm just not gonna have anything to say. Unfortunately, these games are just nothing. I was having a thought today. Lately in chat, me and my buddy Captain Kerosene and our buddy Ian, who's been on stream, we've been playing Pokemon Rogue. After our D&D sessions, we'll be like, all right, time to bust out the Pokemon Rogue. We'll play it parallel together and be fun. Scrawny sailor. It'll be fun. We'll play it together. And I'm realizing that Pokemon Rogue, the reason I'm enjoying it so much is it's scratching an itch that I just haven't had scratched in a while. You'd think it's not a Pokemon. Oh, it is a Pokemon related itch, but like that is like a legit RPG, and the battles are hard and they're tough and they're challenging, and you have to like really think through your moves, and you can't give yourself like a big advantage. And I'm thinking of like, when's the last time the Pokemon main series, having been playing it for like a year and a half now, when's the last time the Pokemon main series gave me scratch that itch where I felt engaged in a battle? Not even necessarily super hard. Like, not everything needs to give me a goddamn life orb Clawitzer. I don't need that against in every battle, but I would like some battles to be challenging. Like right now, I'm just casually moving along, and here I am, 15 levels higher than this human man. I should be afraid of this human man. Instead, I'm gonna flatten him with my gut. Hello, I'm here and very tried. He is very tried. Hello, Brandon. I'm glad to hear you got a new job. I don't know if we've announced that on stream yet, but I'm happy to see that you got a new job. Why does he look like my older brother trying to be tough, but he's 40 now and flabby? Man's wearing sunglasses in the sea. Those are goggles. Those are goggles that he's wearing. Oh, I'm starting to get chilly. I could use a wind to warm up. Jingle smells, jingle smells. Look at the lack of definition. He looks like a putty man. He looks like someone formed him out of clay. I'd be okay. Wouldn't that be a fun style? Like, okay, we'll have a chibi on the overworld and we'll make them like clay on the battle scene. I'd be cool with that. Why don't they ever stylize these models? God, this series is lazy. Anyways, I was thinking the last time that Pokemon like scratched that itch of like, oh, I really want to be engaged in a Pokemon battle, because the system is so good. The Pokemon is just the bricks that make Pokemon are so quality. Like the tight matchups, the amount of like just the tiny little moves I can do just to change the course of a battle, like well-timed Encore or Protect or like everything I was doing with the duck, the penguin, Ice Cube. Like Ice Cube's good, Mimikyu is good. Like there's so many variants in a Pokemon battle, and it can be very engaging to see those variants come together in different ways and interesting combinations of each other. And the last time that I feel like I was engaged in those variants in the mainline series was the Elite Four of Ultra Sun. That was the last time. Because remember, we had like that whole stream where I was organizing teams specifically to get through the end game of Ultra Sun. Sword and Shield kind of had that at the very end, a little bit. Really, I feel like I was just throwing my stats at another Pokemon because they were mixed battles, not anything super engaging. But like Ultra Sun, like so the end game of Ultra Sun was super hard, and there was a lot to It wasn't so hard, like I wasn't getting hit with life orb Psyducks, but you know, it was challenging enough within the parameters of being a game that kids could accessibly beat. I enjoyed it. I miss these games being challenging. We are a long way from quality. I've been thinking about it a lot lately, because like I think about this game and I'm like, oh, I'm so done with it. It's so much worse than Let's Go. I don't remember if that's the conclusion I had last week when I was talking about this, but it's way worse than Let's Go. I would play any game before this one. These are just the worst Pokemon games. I've been seeing a lot of, because I'm streaming it, I've been seeing a lot of video essays about Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl popping up in my recommendeds, and I'm excited about them because I want to be able to go watch them once I'm done with this, because I want to see what other people say. Honestly, I don't know how their opinion can be that different from mine. The writing is on the wall here. Like, I don't think there's anybody who's like, no, these are really good games. I bet there's some people like, I have an ironic enjoyment of them, or like, I like them enough to not go dig up my old DS. I can understand that. Although, you should just Yarhar that shit. In this day and age. Yarhar and play the better version. God, not a Pelipper. Bran Flakes. Get up in here. Anyways, that's what I've been thinking about lately. In regards to this game. But you know, out here in the sea, looking at the glitches, summoning glitch flakes all over the ground, things aren't so bad. It's good to be streaming with you. I hate saying this. I hate saying it, but Power World's scratch that is fine. Really? I don't know anything about Power World's battle system. I know the basic premise behind Power World, but I don't think I've ever seen a battle in Power World. It's right. If someone can just like emulate the system, every time I've seen someone else who isn't Game Freak take a crack at this, it's almost universally good. Like there's Power World obviously, but then there's like Pokemon Too Many Types. Like, okay, let's take this system and expand on it and like create a myriad of meme types. It's so good. It's such a good game. I will need to try Power World at some point. It does feel a little. I haven't played it, but you know we've been down this avenue. Bigby gets told, "Hey, you'd like this? Okay, well then I'm gonna do everything in my power to avoid playing that." It does feel a little bit like a Unity engine game, which I mean I think it is, but yeah, you know, like Assassin's Creed, like. I don't know. It feels really basic, but I will give it a shot eventually. Hi, Benny Umbreon. Welcome to the stream. Did you drop a like? I'm not asking that in like a you should drop a like kind of way. I'm saying to I'm just saying that because that's usually what your next statement is. I was predicting you. See, I was being a JoJo about it. Oh God, this is all falling apart. I look conceited. I'm just gonna crawl into my hole. Oh, thank you. See, cool. Alright, what's next? So that was that water route. There's still an item, but I don't think I can get it right now. I think I have to come in from Sunny Shore to get to it, because I don't see another way. I don't see another way to move around here. Maybe if I get a ding and a dang. Repel. Sorry, it was going to be a second before the coffee kicks in. I'm drinking a bit of coffee. Like my stream coffee. I crawled through an attic today. No battles like Pokemon. It's an open area. You can let your pal be aggressive or fight everything, or, you know, turn your pal into either a flamethrower or a walking tank death machine. That does sound fun. Using your guy as a flamethrower. Why don't they let you do that in Arceus? Like, pick up your Macargo and huck it at someone. Just launch the power of the sun at them. Oh, there's another thing we need to do today. It's next on the list. I got I don't have a written down list because usually when I do this to make sure I don't lose track, I write a list. But I'm feeling confident today. I have a mental list of different places we need to check off today before we continue with the plot. But it won't be that long before we're back at the plot, so don't worry. If you're a real plot head, I got just the thing for you. I'm hoping ZA... I really want ZA to have, like, human Pokemon combat. It won't. It absolutely will not have that. But it would be funny if it had that. Like, Lysander's ancestors acting up, so you just pull out the guillotine on him. It's critically effective on him. Because he's a royal type. I didn't consider this pathway. This is probably how you get that item. Past the boats. Oh, hello, friend. A mystic water. Cool. Or maybe this is not how you get that item and boats are in the gut. There's goddamn boats in the way. Well, dang. I don't think there's anything else this way. I'm going to different surf spots. I think there's one here. I think there's like a point where there's a pond around here somewhere. Ugh, I hate this route. Diamond Pearl has bad route design, I'm noticing. I mean, that was always the case. This isn't a thing that this game added. Or rather, this isn't a thing that the remakes added. It always had bad route design. But I forget about it until I'm, like, playing it, and I'm like, oh, yeah, the mud route. Oh, God, I don't want to go through the mud route. Ugh. There we go. There's some water over here. Is there any goodies in the water? Oh, that's right. I have to reapply my pooper. Bah! I'm really excited about when we get to Scarlet and Violet. You bet 1,000% there's going to be a pooper on my team. 1,000%. That's going to be a lock. It's going to be like, here, have a starter. You want a Fuecoco? I'm going to be like, no. I'll have a whole poll. I'll be like, hey, guys, what should you use as a starter? And whenever we pick, I'm going to reject. Because I'm getting the pooper. I'm getting the pooper about it. Although that is kind of what happened with Sword and Shield. Starters haven't been exciting, what can I say? Ah, there is an item here. Give me your goodie. Protein. Tree protein. Treatine. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned on here. I am going to go vegan again this year. Remember last year around Lent time, I was like, I'm going vegan and gluten-free, and it was like all I talked about for a couple streams in a row there. I'm doing it again this year, only instead of vegan and gluten-free, because that was a little much, and I wouldn't recommend anyone do that unless a doctor tells you to, in which case sucks for you, man. But I am going to go vegan, and that one's easy enough. Because most of the vegan options contain gluten, and most of the gluten-free options contain animal products. So it's hard to do both. But doing just vegan, I think, will be fine. Alright, I think that's the end of water here. Don't think there's anything else. Yeah. Alright. So next up, I'm going to... Can I just fly from here? I can fly from the map! Alright, let's pretend I didn't just figure that out and I knew it the whole time. Because that would make sense. That's what happened in Sword and Shield. Now you might be thinking, Bigby, you silly bitch, there's no water in this rocky town. But Bakutel. you may have some Bakutel if you don't Bakutel anybody what you just heard. Oh, I mean you could get vegan options at Bakutel. It's true. Chain, I'd like to shop. I can finally afford some I can afford some of these. Hang on. Alright. Hear me out. The winter style is super cute. I like the winter style. The spring style is also super cute. The casual style is somebody's thing, not really my thing. Hello, Zesty Voyage. Leather jacket style, honestly, the fact that it's the top one, I like it. I like that it's the top one. I like it. I don't think it's the best one on this list. Eevee jacket is cool. To unlock Squid's brain. Oh, hi. Hi, Cloth. I like the Eevee, the Pikachu hoodie. I think the Pikachu hoodie is also cute. Honestly, like, leather jacket style is not... I don't know why that one's so expensive, because that's not my favorite one on this list. I think I want... I don't think we should get this. That might cause issues in the comments. Eevee style is alright. I don't really care for the jacket and skirt combo. This one's neat. I like that one a bit. I think my favorite is Winter, though. Winter's super cute. Winter and Spring. I could get both. I don't know, chat. What do you think? Let's put it up to a vote. The first one to get 2 votes wins. Pokemon breeder vibes. I would prefer... You know what? I have no room to talk because I just looked at this and just stared at it for a second. Never mind. First one to get 2 votes, I'll pick up, and if it doesn't happen in the next couple seconds here, then I'll just pick one. Got Eevee, got one for overalls, leather jacket. I think a leather jacket is off limits because I don't have the funds for leather jacket. We can come back later and get leather jacket. Sorry. I can scrounge up the funds for these 2 if they win. I can go sell some shit. But leather jacket, I think that would be asking a bit much. In fact, let me go sell some shit because it looks like one of those is gonna win. Gengar, Eevee, one for breeder. For overalls. I do like overalls. It's a cute look. I should just like start repping one of these every stream. It wouldn't be that hard to go get enough sellables between streams to get one every one. All right, you know what? I have a solution. If we're all stymied, I have a solution. Let's see here what we got. How bad do I need this protein? Who do I have in my team that's a physical attacker? Rotini, kind of. Glade. I think I'm gonna get a random thing picker and let the random thing picker decide for us. Oh, a PP up. We don't need that many PP ups. There we go. Oh, actually, you know what? Can I sell enough PP ups to... You know what? I never use these things. I could sell these. That's my go-to in Poke Rogue, is to sell a bunch of these. Because, like, I don't ever use them. They are good. Speedrunner uses them, but in a casual playthrough, I just never think to use them. Especially ones like... Actually, I'm going to hold on to X-axis. Especially like a dire hit. Like, a dire hit I never think of. And that's one you really have to plan and route out. HP up, we can sell that. We can get 120. Forgot about stat boosting items. We can get 120. Ain't a big deal. Ain't nothing. Don't need PP ups. You think he has a go? You think? What do you think? I mean, I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you, Kloss. But what does you think mean? We don't need 2 mind plates. We don't need 2 fist plates. 1 for each hand. It's like a strong bad themed plate. We don't need that many moonstones. Alright, bada bing. Alright, 120. Alright, so now that we have all that, I'm gonna go over to my little screen over here. Pay no attention to the standing woman as I do my thing in secret. Go to a random wheel generator. Wheel of names, random name picker. Here we go. Alright, let's pull that up over here. Spoop. I'm doing a lot of off-screen spoops. 1 second. Alright, here we are. We are at the random thing picker. Let me spoop over here. Another spoop in private. And then I'll be right with you. Alright. We're not putting names on there. We're going to do... What do we have? Gengar. Leather. Eevee. Farmer Brownerson. Okay. And then we'll shuffle. Boop, 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 boop. Spin. Farmer Brownerson is the one that's going to win this time. Good old Farmer Brownerson. That'll be overall. See who wins this voyage. We'll do that every stream, I think, from now on. I mean, we probably have enough streams left to get through all of them. All right, let me bring you back to the video games. What you came here for, video games. Yippee! That's not where I wanted to be. What is this again? Oh, it's just closed storage, of course. Sip the coffee. Ah! The Metronome Style Shop. Alright. Overalls wins. Would you like to put it on at once? Yeah. Yeah, I would. Look at me. Look how stylish I am. It's a good look. I like it. They don't have a ton of outfits, but the ones they do have, like, I don't think any of those look bad. It's not like Sun and Moon where, like, there's, I like maybe 25% of the outfit roster here. Maybe Claw thinks Claws have a girlfriend. Yeah, what's her name? What's her name? How did you meet? Where did you follow her at night? Don't do that. I'm a bad role model. Where am I going? Map. All right. After that, I want to go to Twin Leaf Town. That is where more water is. We're looking through water. It's the water stream. Big old Bigby surf water stream. Not there though. There's nothing there. We're doing this in the hopes of a dusk stone emerging. Her name is Joanna. Joanna, meet her. We can't go on this lake yet. Why not? Like, actually, why not? What? This lake is okay. This lake isn't tangible. Cool. Neat. She is just amazing. Aww. Now, I do, not that I don't trust you, Cloth, I do have questions about that word thinks there. What's stopping you? What's stopping you from saying Cloth has a girlfriend? Is she also a Cloth? Because if I guess that's not entirely necessary. There's plenty of cross Pokemon relationships. That's how you get the special moves for your offspring, for your baby Cloths. Whatever Cloth evolves from. Clonk. Clonko. Where's my... I'm not gonna be dealing with a grass full of zesty, bean-filled badoofs getting in my way as I'm going to the Pal Park. I do wonder what's at the Pal Park. It won't beat the Pal Park. Oh, I was like, oh yeah, we won't use this until way later in the game because, you know, you can't do Pal Park till after you get the national dex, but there is no Pal Park. So what's there? The reason is because I'm scared to ask her. Well, it sounds like you don't yet have a girlfriend, but you have a prospective girlfriend. You need to go for it. Don't hold back. Trust me, you don't want to be holding back on that kind of thing. It is. You should just go right for it. Just go for the throat. Ask her out. Ask her to a nice date, not something with too much pressure. That's why I said thing. Well, you should ask. You should confirm that. I know it's scary. Trust me. Oh, Bigby knows it's terrifying. First time I met Tasha, I was scared the whole time. It was very. You should. If there's a boba shop around you, just take her to boba. I set up for a double battle, and then these two toddlers didn't look each other in the eyes, and now I'm sad about it. Live life with no regrets. Exactly. If you don't ask her, you don't want to get caught in this cycle of like, oh yeah, we definitely have, there's definitely something there, but I'm too scared to address it, because that is hellish. Take it from Bigby. You don't want that. Just rip the band-aid off. Ask her. If she says no, then, well, at least you know. And if she says yes, then hey, you got a girlfriend. Or at least a date. She lives a couple states away. Okay, well, ask her to a Discord date. You could do that. There's Discord dates. You could watch a movie together. You could each make a little cup of coffee or a little cup of tea. And or if you want to wait until she's in town, if she frequents your town. There's plenty of like digital dates you can do. There was at one point I dated a girl way before I met Tasha. I dated a girl that I only met her in real life once, and then we dated for a couple months. That one ended in tragedy though. I don't want to go into. It didn't end in tragedy. Okay. How real can I get with the chat? Can I get real with you? If we're talking relationships, I'll get real with you. You made me something, and she said she was gonna send. That's very sweet. That's a good indicator. Now don't get too ahead of yourself, because sometimes friends just make things for friends. But it is nice. It's a good indicator. All the more reason you should ask her. That's really me comfortable with. Okay, so like being ace is weird. I know it's not something a lot of people relate to, but like basic relationships, there's like a progression. There's like a, oh, I really like you. Oh, okay. Well, now we're making physical contact. Now we're kissing and all these things. You know how the cycle goes. Being ace, like that connection never really happens. There's just like a, oh, I really like you and I like hanging out with you, and that's kind of it. That's just kind of how the romantic connection happens. And then so I've had multiple relationships just absolutely crash out because like not after a long time. It's not like I like dated these people for a long time and then sad relationship death. Like no, they just I was dating them for a while and they're like, Bigby sure isn't like trying to kiss me. I guess he must not be interested, and that's the end of that. And I forgot why I brought that up. Anyways, just saying, you just go for it, is what I was saying. Don't be too afraid. I have to wait 2 days until a thing gets done on Warframe. I haven't heard that name in quite a long time. Warframe. Oh, we have a guest. We have a boy. He's here. He's here. He's not screaming yet. Galileo has a new thing where he will jump in the shower with Tasha in her ectoplasm shower. Like he gets real mad that she's in the shower, and he'll stand outside of it and scream, and then he demands to be let in, and then he gets into the shower and then screams. And she's like, fine. And then she like splashes water on him and rubs hair off him. And he goes, ah! And then he runs away. It's a character I spent many days on. Oh, okay. Oh, he's gone. He's gone like the wind. Ether. Excited to see what's in the POW Park. Splashblade Warframe. Haven't played that game in like 3 years. That was like one of the pioneers of the free to play shooter, right? Warframe. I remember having a few friends that played Warframe back in the day. Let's get Katie out front. No. Barbecue hasn't seen enough action lately. Yes. Only to swim. Tells you what's so fun about Pokemon. What the fuck? I don't like seeing people with other hobbies in this world. They freak me out. Man, Tyke! A little buddy. A little friend. What's your question, Klaus? Where do swimmers keep their Pokeballs? I feel like there's a swimmer lady somewhere that... Hi, I hope it's going well. How many badges do you got now? I tried to make it the underground stream, but couldn't. That's fine. I have, we're at 6 right now. Right now, Professor Rowan and, what did I call him? Nutmeg? Professor Rowan and Nutmeg are hanging out at the library. They're like, hurry on, Bigby, it's an emergency. I'm like, yeah, I'll get there. And now I'm running around different surf routes getting stuff. Yeah, I already said at the beginning of stream. I did a little subtle gag at the beginning of stream where I stepped to 69 and left it there for a minute and then didn't address it. I'm so good. I'm a very clever boy, a savant of comedy. I think there is a swimmer somewhere. I think it's either an emerald or platinum that's like, where do I keep my Pokeballs while I'm swimming? And she's just in a bikini, and she doesn't answer that question. Wow, it was fun! I got to stand on the water like Jesus Christ for a little bit. Was the main character the plot wait for you? How I live my life? Exactly. If your friends like say, hey, let's hang out, you could just like take as long as you want to hang out with them, because like they're just gonna be sitting there staring until you arrive. They won't even realize time is passing. Like, it's fine. What is happening? Are you shining? She's like glowing. Why is she? It's this. Did I find a shiny trainer like in Battle Revolution? No. Golduck. Remember when they edited the release of Pokemon Gold and Silver because the swimmer was in that pose, and now every swimmer is in that pose? What's up with that? That's crazy. Oh, she got a big... Well, that's where she keeps her Pokeballs. All of her Pokeballs are in the big Pokeball. It's a Pokeball ball. She has to carry it while she's swimming, and she's not very good at swimming because of that. Good job, Rothini. You really put in the effort on that one. I can't boast when I lose. I'm so disappointed. Does it float? No. It actively sinks like a rock. Okay, I'm not sure why she's glowing. We found Jesus Christ. We found her. Jesus Christ was a woman the whole time. Explains so much. Remember when Jesus Christ came back and was like, Thomas, put your hand in my holes? It was a sign that, that Jesus Christ wanted to transition. What the fuck am I saying? Hey, I got a universal experience. I assume most people in my chat have been to church once, which means you would be in on this, because I've alluded to this in the past. I'm just gonna outright say it. I work at a church. I work at a religious institution. I work at a church. I do tech stuff. It doesn't really reflect my beliefs or anything I'll say on here. I'm not here to talk spirituality. I'm here to talk a very specific experience that everyone who has ever been in a church has had on a Sunday morning. Can we talk about how the men's restroom, or I guess also the women's restroom could also be, universally, weekly, somebody is going into that restroom with the floral pattern and like the weird granite counter and is taking a loud, stinky, sloppy Sunday morning shit. Every time. Every single morning. Every morning I go in there like, yep, there's somebody taking their sloppy Sunday morning shit. It happens every goddamn Sunday. And I hate it. It's 8 in the morning. I'm already pissed. I didn't sleep enough. And there's somebody having sloppy Sunday morning shit. I'm not saying you've taken the sloppy Sunday morning shit. I'm taking somebody in the churches. You go to the bathroom. There's like an old man taking a sloppy Sunday morning shit. A serial shitter. Ugh, it happens, and you know, one day it's gonna be me, because that happens to everybody, right? Everyone has a nasty shit in public. Don't say good soup. In this conversation, no one does that in the church you go to. You are blessed. You are blessed to not have a sloppy Sunday morning shit waiting for you in the bathroom. Like, it's a shit that only Satan could come up with. No soup. You know, one day it is going to be me, because I do feel it on Sunday mornings sometimes. Like the urge to take a sloppy Sunday morning shit. I am able to resist it because I'm relatively young. I can do things like tell my body, no, we're not having a sloppy shit right now. You hold it together. I hate the camera work in this game. Bothers me. You know, hang on. I gotta finish talking about the sloppy shit before I go to the camera work in this game. One day it's gonna be me. I can feel it brewing in my gut, and one day there's going to be a coming of age of that sloppy Sunday morning shit. I have been fortunate enough, I think. Wait, what happened? Brandon, back me up. We used to go to the same church. Was there not often somebody in the bathroom next to the sanctuary taking a sloppy, loud Sunday morning shit every goddamn Sunday? It always stank to high heaven. See, Brandon, no. Maybe it's churches I go to. Maybe I have like an aura that causes people to have sloppy Sunday morning shit. I know I had one or two. Oh god. Takedown. Who's learning takedown? Barbecue? No. No, you don't actually. I mean, is it better than bite, I guess? No. Yeah, you don't need takedown. I don't like recoil moves. I don't know if that's like a pattern in my general move usage that somebody has identified watching these streams, but yeah, I don't ever use moves like takedown or double edge. I don't like them. My cheeks are hurting because I'm laughing so hard. Got his chitinous cheeks. Ugh. Sorry, I just wanted to relay the experience. I just want to know how universal it is, and I'm glad to see that it's not everyone is suffering the same way I do. It is only I, and I guess Brandon had to suffer through the sloppy Sunday morning shit. Did you have a sloppy Tuesday night shit? I like describing shit as sloppy. Okay, good. It means your digestive health is going well. What happened to you tonight? A shrimp chimichanga from a local restaurant. Did you pay for it, or did you just like go in there and steal it? Like they had a shrimp chimichanga on the counter and you crawled up with your sniffer just going and you grabbed it off the counter with your long extended tongue and slurped it in your mouth? Okay. That makes more sense than the long tongue thing I just said. Bug. What good sea bug? Sea bug with an honor system. Oh, the shrimp. Oh, right. Shrimp is sea bug. I thought you were calling gloves a sea bug. My great grandpa had a ground beef chimichanga. Oh, like with them? Like you went to go visit your great grandma, and she's like, it's time, children, sticking baby cloths in your little baby cloths diaper. Would you look at my chimichanga? It's just old and moldy. She was a child. It was like the nasty patty. Oh, so she still has the beef chimichanga. Oh, you mean she had it at the restaurant? I see. I have never interacted with a great grandmother. The furthest my lineage went back, I was a grandmother. I go where she goes. I see. I feel like, cause like usually the dynamic is like the mom and dad are like, they have to be the parents and they can be stern. And then the grandma and grandpa are like just doting and spoiling and they have like a balance. I like to think that great grandma is just like talk shit from the rest of the family. But at a point they won't face consequences for it anymore. Like, your mother smells so bad. Do you remember the time that your mother splashed oil all over your aunt, burning hot oil? I'll never let her forget. Like, Grandma, it didn't happen. And she's like, yes it did, dearie, yes it did. I remember it. I remember the screams. My mom does stink, though. Got her. Burning with jealousy over your raw talent. So it's not going to be a PAL park. Then what is it? Ramanas Park isn't open yet. What is Ramanas Park? A place for new beginnings? I wonder what you could do with Ramanas Park. Well, I was hoping for a hint, but I guess not. Well, we'll have to come back then. I know I saw an item pop up somewhere on here. Somewhere in this general area. Maybe I didn't. I feel like I did, though. Down here? Maybe not. Absolutely destroyed. Oh, there's a guy. There's a man hiding in the bushes. Are you gonna go for a collector like me? What is Ramanas Park? I'm very interested in what Ramanas Park is. Because it used to be PAL Park. They used to be back when we didn't have... Back before the days of Pokemon banks with you children. Put your Pokemon in the computer and you could access it at any time. But back in the day, we had to transfer it. The Nintendo DS had a Game Boy Advance cartridge holder in the bottom. And you could put your Pokemon Emeralds in the bottom and you could transfer them to your Pokemon Diamond. But it came to your Diamond, you had to catch it in real time. Yes, what a time to be alive. Black and White had a crossbow. Yeah, so that used to be where you transferred your Pokemon up. You could only do 6 at a time. It used to be so obfuscated. Until Banshee is done mating. Oh, that's exciting. It used to be so obfuscated for transferring Pokemon. Like, it was a whole process. You had to... You can only do it 6... You can only do it 6 Pokemon a day. There was a 24-hour timer. You couldn't use the DS trick to cheese it. Otherwise, it would lock you out for even longer. They couldn't have an item attached. They couldn't have an HM move. There was Pokemon Bank like the game. Yeah, there was also Pokemon Box. But Pokemon Box is, as of right now, I think retailing for like $1,500. Like a used copy of Pokemon Box. It wasn't a game that sold very well. I don't think I ever saw it like in stores when I was a kiddo. Pokemon Box. Pokemon Box shopping for GameCube. Pokemon Box GameCube. Pokemon Box Ruby Sapphire English copy. I was wrong. A sealed one is $15,000 right now. A not sealed one is $3,500 right now for English. Like, it's crazy expensive. That's one of the rarest games out there. Wait, hang on, sorry. I know we're staring at this nerd. I need to pull my thing back up. I know the PAL version is cheaper, not a regional app for some reason. Oh, I didn't know that. That's a lot of money. Money tree. Wouldn't it suck for that to be your There's a house here. Hello. I saw it today. Today's number is 13. Show me a Pokemon's level 13. If you can, I'll reward you. Do I have a Pokemon that's level 13? Probably, right? Any rock salt, fondue, kaza, squart, eggplant, sandwich. Parmesan is level 13. Go Parmesan. Katie, go hang out with your friends in the retirement box. And also, that only worked within the confines of that generation. I don't think you could then use that to, oh, black belt, nice. Having nothing but tall grass for your front yard. This man hasn't seen civilization in years. Been clinging onto his black belt. Oh, I like the space background. I haven't even looked at the backgrounds yet. Wow. Hang on, what do we got? You could, oh, technology is amazing. You can preview it before you set it. Forest, city, desert, savanna, crag, volcano, snow, cave. I like the cave one. Whenever I'm doing Nuzlocke, I don't have the balls to release my Pokemon. I like to look back and reminisce about the friends I've lost. So I always make a box called Gravesite that has this background in it, because that looks like the inside of a goddamn grave. I already know Matoga. How you been, Clausilla and Zesty? How have you been? It's a good question. Pokemon Center machine checks simple. Space. Backyard and stuff. Oh, that's cute. Oh God. Trio, Pika Pika, Legend, Team Galactic, Distortion, Platinum. Don't you taunt us. Why is this the one fucking thing that they brought over from Pokemon Platinum was the box backgrounds? Are you serious? I respect that. You know what? I respect that more. I'm playing Shining Pearls. I accidentally deleted my save file. Well, then that's done. I wouldn't subject yourself to that any further. I'm gonna put them back in their little retirement because they like the backyard. This is where they're retired to. Move you back to box 1 where you belong. Wonder if that guy's got other prizes. All right, anything else going on around here? No, there's an item. There's a little item. I know. 2, 3. Oh, okay. 1, 2. There's a mushroom going on his house. Platinum is cool as sin. I like Platinum. Platinum is really good. Oh, even look, the icon on the menu changes what your costume is. Look. It's different from what it was before. Why do they pay? That's such a little thing, and I'm so glad they paid attention to detail on there, and it makes me so mad in the vast other areas of this game where they didn't pay jack shit attention. Hey, a jar of pure incense. So the things they chose to bring their A game on drive me insane. Alright. Also change my... Oh, does it? No way. Oh, okay. No, it doesn't. Okay. What's next? Town map. Okay, so that's all the water routes for now. There's nothing in Florida. We already did Fuego Ironworks. So there's nothing around there. I think next up we go to Orberg. Yeah. It does infuriate me. The fact that it doesn't acknowledge Platinum exists, except in the goddamn PC backgrounds, I guess. Which is just fucking infuriating. It's like lampshading it. Hello. I've been studying how to create life from an egg in my evil laboratory. You have a fossil for me? There you go. Go away. Alright, next up, because we have strength now, right? Or did I dream that? Did I dream that? Did I dream strength? I'll just navigate away over there. We do have strength. We can use it. That means we can go... I'm gonna need more of those. Yeah, actually, it'll be fine. Not too worried about it. Stupid bike. I hate it. Oh, there's berries over here. I left some berries as a little treat for future me. I think I've asked this before. I've had this topic on my topic list for a little bit, and I don't, because my brain is made of mushrooms, I don't think I've ever like finished this thought. Do you guys have dinner yet? No, we haven't had dinner. We're having some ravioli after stream. I always wait till after stream to have dinner because otherwise I'll be eepy sleepy during stream. She can have dinner whenever she wants, but she usually waits for me because she's very sweet and kind. Super repel. Have some ravioli from Costco, ready to goalioli. There's a little cave over here that we got at the beginning of the game, and we didn't. The first time we went through here, we went in there and they changed it up so you can't get a gibble early game, which I think is stupid. But regardless, I don't have flash. I don't have flash. It just occurred to me that I do not have flash. Where do you get flash in this game? Oh, we're gonna do the old maze trick. We're gonna hug one wall. We're gonna put our hand on the left wall. We're never gonna take it off. This is how you solve a maze. Or you can put one hand on the right wall. It doesn't really matter what direction. There's a woman in here. Oh, yeah, because I keep losing track of this thought. I don't know if there's a lot of overlap between my audience and people, because people who like Pokemon tend to also like Fire Emblem, which is not exactly a similar series, but it's a series that peaked on the GBA. I'm not gonna break that rock just yet. I have to focus up. There's a man. There's two men. I imagine there's a lot of overlap there. Does anyone else feel, if you are embroiled in like Fire Emblem discourse, like if you, oh, this is gonna be a shit cake and a sandwich. If you find yourself like watching Fire Emblem discourse videos, does anyone else feel like people who make Fire Emblem videos are speaking a different language than like, cause like when I play Fire Emblem, I don't ever think like, like I don't ever think about, oh, Cavaliers are so versatile. I don't ever like think someone's, oh, this you have to use Seth and this person. I never played Fire Emblem. Organization versus game I should try first. One of the GBA titles. One of the two English GBA titles. So Fire Emblem 7 or Fire Emblem 8 are, I would recommend getting those. One of them is on the Switch eShop right now. Not the eShop, the Switch Online, the thing that ate the eShop. One of them, 7, is available on that. I recommend starting there. That's my personal favorite one. If you're willing to be a little dubious about it, Radiant Dawn is a good one to start. I wouldn't recommend buying it, but you know, yar har, emulate it. I don't think I would start with any of the Switch ones because I can't personally attest to their quality or lack thereof. But from what I've heard, they're a different style. But I'm talking about the GBA ones. Well, if you haven't, I don't want to spoil it too much, but I feel like when I watch people play Fire Emblem, they're speaking a different language than me. like, cause they'll be like, oh yeah, when you're playing like the second map of Fire Emblem 8, your goal is to feed kills is to Frans because you want to be growing Frans because that's what you do on every playthrough of Pokemon of Sacred Stones. I'm like, I don't think I've used Frans once. I don't ever view Frans as like, oh, I have to use this unit, or like, oh, you gotta use Seth because that's the best unit in the game. Like, I don't think I've ever played a game where Seth was universally the best one throughout the entire game. How are we playing different games right now? How do you have a different story of how this game goes? It's a series I enjoy a lot. I am going to have a video later this year. Well, that guy was just talking about burping. I mean, walked up to me and burped in my face. I found my twin brother in the cave! Yes, we've had a jolly old time! We even collect the same rock monsters! We've been spending the last 80 years staring each other in the face in the dark. And now, by the light of this battle, I can finally see that he is my brother! Ah! Sorry, I was doing a thing. Oh, the Onyx is sturdy. I am gonna have a Fire Emblem video sometime this year on Fire Emblem 7. So, like, if you want to, like, if you are looking to find one, that will get you caught up with the video that I'm going to be making. So, if you like Bigby content, it's a good way to fairly engage with it if you play 7's Lusty Voyage. My coffee is almost run dry. I am feeling more energized. Well, I have run out of my conversation topics. I do have one more, but I don't know if it's something I want to bring up. Where am I? How did I get here? Well, your mom dropped you off. She said she'll be back to pick you up at 7. Don't be afraid. It's very normal. She is coming back. Don't worry about that. That's just my wasting disease. We were playing D&D the other day. I said, Steel's been doing this thing at the end of our D&D sessions. Open that can of worms. Oh, it's about the church I go to. I don't know if people are interested in that, because I have a lot of very strong opinions about the evangelism movement and how Christian nationalism is a piece of shit. That's really against everything that a true Christian should believe. But that's not see just there. I don't know if it's something I want to get into. What was I just saying about something? I was inspired when... Oh, right, Steel. At the end of our D&D sessions, Steel has been... He's our DM. He's been doing this this thing where, like, a character will pop up on our little digital map, and he'll even though we're all, like, out of character and just talking and hanging out, he'll still be in character with this guy and be like, that's not how the game is played. I'm a fun meta character. And, like, okay, that's cool. And then he does that for a little bit. And because we're all jackasses, we just, like, sandbag his effort because it's really funny. And at one point he was doing it and I was like, I don't know what's happening right now. I'm just gonna chalk this up to Steel's wasting disease. And he broke the character. He's like, how fucking dare you? I'm over here making a world for you to explore, and you're accusing me of having wasting disease. Oh, it was good. Also, last time he showed up, we're like, oh god, we're trying to determine how, like, what is this guy's alignment? What's his deal? Why does he keep showing up? Like, is he a friend or a foe? And I just go, who did you vote for? I am silly. Telling people something about wasting disease is just a funny combination of words to me. It's like a Victorian era illness. It's like coming down with a case of the vapors, or having, like, bad humors in your blood. Did you know, like, the 4 humors? That, like, idea, like, that feels like a really medieval practice of medicine. Oh, thank you, Mini Umbreon. The 4 humors is like a medieval sounding practice of medicine where like, oh, there's like four liquids in your body and you need all of them in equal measure, and if you're sick that means there's contamination in your blood and one of your humors or in your pus or your spit or something. Oh god, my lungs. But that feels like really, because it's like, it evokes plague doctor imagery. Didn't they call it tuberculosis wasting disease? Was it? No, it was the consumption. It was the bleeding. The consumption goes fucking wild. Calling a disease the consumption? That is some eldritch horror bullshit. Calling something the consumption. It's crazy, bro. Hello? An escape rope. Thank God I need that. Because I am thoroughly lost. I lost track of the right hand and the right wall shit a minute ago, and now I don't know where I am. I don't know where you find Flash in this game. I thought I remembered having it by now. It's optional, right? Flash is usually optional. Hey, I got a question. I got a real good question. Why the fuck this game got defog and Flash? Two moves that do the same thing in battle and out of battle. Anyways, with the four humors, what I was saying with that? That is not medieval at all. That was believed until the early 1900s. Your great-grandmother might know somebody who practiced the four humors when she was a child. You might know a four humors doctor. That's insanity to me. It's crazy to think. Like, I know sometimes I'm a little piss shit this gay earth, but like, it is a little crazy how far we've come technology-wise in such a short amount of time. Because like, you think like Red Dead Redemption 2, right? Speaking of tuberculosis, you think like Red Dead Redemption 2. You're like, oh yeah, cowboys, Wild West, no running electricity, no running water. Bruh. Red Dead Redemption 2 starts in 1900. It's an accurate depiction of what this part of the country was like in 1900. That's insane, dude. That's within. There could be somebody alive today. Sometimes you gotta do a defog. Sometimes you gotta just a flash. I tried flashing once, and the police took me away, and they also said I had a micro peen. You said it's coffee, Red Bull, weed, and sand. Those are my four humors. Red Dead 1 starts in 1911. Oh, yeah. Because Red Dead 1 is a sequel. Red Dead 2 is a prequel sequel, I suppose, is the better way of putting it. Happens shortly before. This is the deadest ass end I've ever seen. Hey. Sometimes I just say some curse shit because I want to see Squid react. It is crazy. You know what's a fun fact? Oh, I don't remember all the details of it. But I'm gonna give you the general vibes, and then you'll go off of vibes. I'm not silly. I'm deranged. The 5th president's grandson died within the past 5 years. Like put those together. The 5th president. Like when this country was formed, the U.S. The 5th one's grandson, not great-grandson, not great-great-grandson. Their grandson died recently. That's crazy. Now, granted, that is a stretching of how long a human can live, but damn, like we have come a long way as a species in a very short amount of time, and sometimes it's frightening to me. Imagine being immortal in the Wild West and catching tuberculosis. Apparently Flash is the only move not on the Pokewatch? That's right, somebody did give me a TM for Flash, right? Oh, this game sucks. Game sucks, dude. Well, I guess I should teach somebody Flash, and it's just the TM. Huh. Okay, well, why? Why? I probably have that. I will check my bag for it. Now that I think about it, I think I do have a memory of somebody giving me Flash. Somebody flashing me, you know? Because this game hates you. It hates you, it hates me, it hates children and dogs. Oh, he's back. The boy. He's returned. What's a little boy? What a wonderful little boy. A tuppence for you. Been a long while since I played. And you know what? You should keep that streak up. Honestly, no. Never mind. I'm going to take that back. I don't recommend anybody play this game, but it's very important that we all remember the sins this game committed, because this is the bottom of the series. It's real bad. The fact that this came out recently is a travesty. This has all the problems of like Gen 1 is better than this. Gen 1! Those games are so broken! But at least they have more heart than this thing. This is a travesty. Or even a Trevorsty. Shut up, Bigby. Just shut up, Bigby, the stream. It is worse than Let's Go. I agree. I think I was arguing the contrary last time, but the more I think about it, the more I'm like, yeah, at least Let's Go had like a consistent art style. Sure, the catching thing was annoying, but it like, I played Brilliant Diamond and Pearl. I played it just to beat it and not play again. That's a good policy to have. Let's see, do I have a TM for this? Flash, ooh, Flash cannon. I haven't looked at these shits in a while. Work up, taunt, steel wing, strength, roost, payback, shockwave, reflect, light screen, sword stance, psychic, ice beam. Still can't get over. They just hand these to me in a store halfway through the game. Fly, bug buzz, toxic, focus punch, dig, air lace, defog, track, surf, psychic, thief, shadow claw, skill swap, iron tail, dazzle gleam. Nope, I do not have Flash. Well, I don't have it. They did surgery on a grape. I wouldn't be surprised if these were made by one guy in a year. Harrison Ruffin Tyler, grandson of the 10th U.S. president. Oh, the 10th U.S. president is still alive. Are you still alive? That's crazy. I just heard myself scream that from the living room. It's between broken and just flat out confusing. These games are just baffling. I don't know why they were made. Who the fuck? Oh, you're who I'm looking for. I'm Mira. I was catching Pokemon and I got lost. I'm so scared. Please take me to the exit. For money. You know the ET for the Atari to them was entirely made one guy on an extreme time crunch? I wholeheartedly believe that. A numget. I like how they confirmed that ET for the Atari was so bad they couldn't sell them all. They literally dumped them in a hole. Like, that was always a rumor, but then they found the hole where in the middle of the desert where they dumped all the ET for Atari games. How do I leave? Okay, right hand on the right wall. Don't take it off. We're getting out of here. I don't think I can escape rope with her. It'd be funny if I could just use an escape rope and leave her. It'd be funny as hell. Okay, right hand on the right wall. Don't take it off. That's how you solve a maze. I was pretty good with the IHOP playmat as a kid, let me tell you. I can solve any maze. Crosswords kind of got me, but you know, there was never math on the IHOP playmats. Are you streaming Pokemon Day? Bigby? Oh, that's right. That is this week. There's going to be a thing. I don't think I will be. Unfortunately, I have a job that makes me do stuff. during that time. It was baked in from the beginning. Honestly, like, it was part of the culture from the very beginning. It was the video. You got to remember, the video game industry started at a time when this country was all really gung ho about, like, yeah, oh, your Kadabra is here. I don't have my Mischievous out. Welp. Wild to remember that the Atari 2600 NES ran off the same CPU, kind of, sort of. Nintendo used a weird clone of it. No, yeah, I didn't even know that. Yeah, it was baked in. You gotta remember, the video game industry started in America at a time when we were very gung-ho, individualist, work your ass off to pay your bills, and this is a just society kind of culture. Oh, he is gone. He has left. Little boy. We don't really have that, especially not young people anymore, but that used to be how American society was built. Like, people worked longer hours, and they were proud of it because there was still a sense of duty. Because it, the company holders had not yet obviously fucked us over from every single possible angle and position. They were doing that, it just wasn't as obvious because we didn't have the internet yet. I said duty! Yeah. Okay. There's a couple other little caves we're gonna check. I need to get out of here with this girl. Do I have a spell tag, right? I do. Maybe that can reduce some of the stuff we're doing here. Is it cleanse tag? Yeah, cleanse tag. Doesn't always work. No, it's... there you go. Hold on to that boo berry. Ain't nothing here wanting to mess with level 43 Pokemon. It's true. Atari crunched itself to death in the early games of the game, in the early years of the gaming industry. And paved the way for Nintendo to come through. The early game industry is very fascinating. Because people were just... They had one idea that worked, and they're like, okay, well, let's just everyone do that! And then just... Bigby, that's me. I'm Bigby. Like, remember how there's 18,000 versions of Donkey Kong and Pac-Man? You don't remember them very well, because they didn't make it, they didn't stand the test of time, but there were a ton of them. That's why they get for not having any sort of license agreement in 2600. Instead of those cartridges are literally just a ROM chip with exposed traces. I'm gonna pretend I understood what most of that sense was, but yeah. Oh, he's returned. Galileo is just like pacing around. Homie's coming in and out, looking at me. He's not meowing right now. The contrary to the image you're seeing. He's not going, yeah! He's being very silent. He's jingling in, jingling back out. Right hand on the right wall, don't take it off. Compared to Nintendo, who used a lockout chip to ensure an officially licensed game could run this. I mean, that's true. I see. Nintendo, yeah, Nintendo did like... Nintendo's like vast, crazy ownership of its stuff was, again, from the very beginning, was baked in. Oh, it's the exit! I mean, of course it's the exit that I was looking for. I still didn't find the floor that had all the gibble, but I'm gonna come back for that, I think. I don't want to go. I don't want to do that anymore. Okay, town map. We got two more stops on our little excursion here. Before we're up, and he's gone. He pooped and ran. Got two more stops. There's two more little caves to go into. How goes Rogue? Rogue is going fine for me. I can't get it to run on my phone, so I've only been playing it on my computer. It doesn't run on my boy, unfortunately. Yeah, I really recommend Rogue to anybody. Rogue, like I said earlier, like it's been scratching that battle itch that Pokemon has failed to scratch for a long time. Emerald Rogue is really good. Really, really good. Until people reverse. Until people. Is it bad that I read reverse? It automatically my brain goes until people Uno reverse. Engineer the lockout chip list. Yeah. One of the biggest like innovations in emulation we've made recently is the fact that the we've decompiled a bunch of old N64 games, so now they can just be rebuilt from the ground up. That's why part of my thing this year was to play a bunch of like N64 ROMs, because like Mario ROM hacks, or I guess yeah, Mario ROM hacks or Mario 64 ROM hacks are so good right now. It's truly wild how good they are right now. Yeah, we don't need anyone to show up, be a jerk. Where's my... Is it the top? It auto-sorts things. Sometimes. Our buddy Ian finally beat it. I still haven't beat Rogue, because it does get really difficult at the end. I haven't beaten Emerald Rogue. You should play N64 Castlevania. It's really not regret playing Castlevania 64. That sounds a little bit like I will. I mean, surely they know. It's... Nintendo is infamously, like, crushing upon fan projects, but it's only when it gets a lot of notoriety. Surely they know, because they have the internet too. Surely somebody on the team, somebody at Nintendo knows that these games have been decompiled and have been reconstructed. Yeah, Ian beat it. You didn't see that? I was in the chat today. Our buddy Ian's been playing it with us, and he finally beat it. I don't know if he save scummed or what, or if he beat it legit, but I'm very proud of him. You see the slam to the ground? It was also going fast on a bike. Say no more. Okay. Oh, I need the fast bike. That was the slow bike. I don't ever want to use the bike in this game. It feels unmanageable. Ugh. How do they screw up a bike? Bike. Flee and beat it. Is that the Ian I may or may not know, or a different person? The Ian you may or may not know. I mean, possibly. You may or may not know him. Thanks, you... God, every time I see this barrel in animation, it makes me mad. He just... There's no difference in animation of moving, or not moving, or moving fast. There's just nothing. It's the same no matter what you're doing, you're still just vibing. Every single time. Look at this old guy. I don't want to fight you. Oh, yeah, actually, you know what? You might have guys that are worth fighting. Just be optimistic about it. I'm a veteran, yes. I see people when I die. Looks like Oak. That's just Professor Oak and a gi. Is this gonna make me sad? Oh, it makes me sad. It's still high level. It just... A reminder, I haven't been grinding. This game was just not designed for experience share in the way that it is now, and you automatically... Because, like, for a while, the games have been on a streak of, like, the games have been on a streak where they've been encouraging you to catch a lot of Pokemon. They've had mechanics and stuff, and like Sword and Shield and Ultra Sun and Sun and Moon, all of those were maybe less than... Oh, you're Star Raptor. I actually might not be able to do this in my current moveset. Because I can't Shadow Ball you. Hand flakes out. The experience shares work like they do in those games because they're encouraging you to catch a lot of Pokemon and change your team up constantly. This game is not doing that, but it still has... It just ham-fistedly put the damn experience share in there. Like it or not, that's the reason the experience share works the way it does now, is to encourage you to try different Pokemon. But this game isn't leaning into that concept like Sword and Shield or Arceus does. This game just sucks. It doesn't have a difficulty curve. What is it, Kloss? Everyone in chat encourage Kloss to ask out his girl. Imagine a Pokemon rocking out whatever character is supposed to a different outfit. That's some bullshit Alpharad would make. Pokemon Oak version. You play as Professor Rowan in a world where everyone has that one power that Peter Griffin gets in that one episode of Family Guy where he turns everybody into Robin Williams. You know what I'm talking about? You've seen the one. See you later, Bradflakes. That's some shit that Pokemon Snakewood would pull. Anyone in chat played Pokemon Snakewood? Peter Griffin. Anyone played Pokemon Snakewood? That might be... No, that's not the worst Pokemon ROM hack I played. That one's bad, but it's interestingly bad. The worst Pokemon ROM hack I've ever played is Pokemon Cops. Has anyone played Pokemon Cops? That one sucks. Like, I think it's spelled K-A-W-P-S. It's one where you play as, like, the police in the Hoenn region. Only they're not really the police. And they're super corrupt, and that's the joke every time. You can do what you want because you're a cop. And, like, you're constantly, like, beating up children because you're a cop. And, like, I get it, ACAB, I agree. Annoying joke to be played over and over and over again. Snakewood was your first introduction? I mean, yeah, it's a legacy one. It's very old. It was that guy, that guy's, like, first ROM hack. And, like, even today, that guy's like, yeah, I don't really like that ROM hack anymore. The guy who made it. I don't remember what his name is. Now, Snakewood is wild. I'll hack your ROM. How fucking dare you? Mods, get rid of Lava Lightning. We'll see who's hacking my ROM. Hang on. I bet you smells like Rhodesian Ridgeback over here. I was wrong. It doesn't smell like Rhodesian Ridgeback. It smells like disappointment. All your source code. Don't decompile me! Ah! I just turned into the data right here and now. Sora. What up, fat? I shouldn't say that. I'm mean. Yeah, might as well. I think there's an item over here. There's not. I think there's an item over here. Surely. I don't think I've gotten this yet. Ah, see incense. I do see incense. Thank God nobody watches this stream. Anything over here? Yes. I see it. The little prizes. A bottle of HP. Wonderful. I promise we'll get to the plot soon. There's just a lot of little search spots, and we never went around and did this. Like I should have, as a studious gamer, the first thing I did should have been to stop all progress and go find every single individual surf spot as soon as I got surf. And I haven't done that. This is me making up for it. That's the start of my source code. Oh God. It's already happening. I'm already being ROM hacked. Water pulse. It's a weird move to lock behind Surf. The move that's better in every single way, and almost every Pokemon that can learn Water Pulse can also learn Surf. This game's a travesty, man. Diamond and Pearl are bad. I don't know how to... Like, I know, like, this game is really bad. But as a reminder, Diamond and Pearl are also bad games. I will keep banging this drum. Platinum is great. Diamond and Pearl are not. Because that is straight up a design from the base game. Give you water pulse after giving you surf. No, hang on. There might be a little treat over here. Okay, so this was just an incense run. I'm just a classy girl going after a nice little bit of incense. I'm going to the crone's cupboard. Finding my gems and rocks. That's right. That does happen, doesn't that? Oh god, I forgot about that. The Juan or Wallace giving you water pulse from the 8th gym that you have to use surf and dive to get to, and also you're about to learn waterfall. Ah, god. Pokemon really succeeds in spite of itself. That's how this game works. I think we're going to skip the underground tonight. Because we thoroughly explored that bitch last time. So I think we're going to skip it for tonight. Unless we get to Snow Point tonight, which I don't think we will. Because Snow Point has another underground for us to get to. But I don't think we're going to get to that tonight. And we also didn't find a Dusk Stone, which is a little disappointing. So I'm going to check my moves and see if there's something that Blueberry can learn. Calm Mind might be good. Toxic, no. Well, let's see what you got. Work up, Sunny Day, Taunt, no. Maybe Taunt. I think I need to play Monster Hunter Story too. Monster Hunter makes me sleepy though. Levitate is what you got. Oh, this is good. I've only ever played regular Monhun. Cloth abides by them. Dazzling Gleam. I don't think I have a fairy move. Dazzling Gleam actually might be fantastic on Blueberry. Be good for Dark type. It's a good counter to Dark type. And Dragon, which I don't have anything that's... I guess I have Barbecue, who slays dragons. What else is that good against? Nothing. Oh, Fighting. Which I... Yeah, actually, that's a good, really good... Okay, yeah. We don't need Imprison, because that's a dumbass move. Pokemon truly is a game for... It is a game franchise that is built on really solid bones that never have any muscle on them. They are the scrawniest guy in high school. Low Sweep. Dig. Psychic? Maybe. I don't have any, like, special Psychic type users on here. What would that get me? That's good against Fighting. It's good against Poison. And it's better than Pain Split. For sure. The first story on the 3DS. Shadow Ball already knows it. Double Team. Reflect? No. Shockwave? No. Flamethrower. Sandstorm. Sandstorm actually might not be a bad weather to use. Because we have a rock, we have a ground and a steel type. I don't know where to put it on them though. Aerial Ace? No. Switch? No. Thief? No. No. Brick Break? No. Water Pulse? No. Will-O-Wisp? That might be an interesting thing to put on Blueberry. That could work. We're not using Payback on him. Swords Dance? No. Stealth Rock? Psych Up? No. X Scissor? No. Poison Jab? Actually, that might be a good move for Horseradish. Because he's a special attacker. He doesn't really need Toxic and Toxic Spikes. He doesn't need Growth anymore. Or maybe he should keep Growth, and that would make him a good mixed attacker. You know what? Huh. Growth is goated, keep it, yeah. Because it's buffed now. Which I guess was a change that was made 10 years ago. But whatever. I like toxic spikes in theory. I never end up using toxic spikes. I always go for toxic. Maybe I should use toxic spikes. Because in theory, toxic spikes gets me more toxics than toxic does. But I never set it up. I'm gonna get rid of toxic spikes. Keep growth on them. Make them a mixed attacker with a little bit of utility. Swagger, substitute. Flash cannon, fly, surf. I can relearn toxic spikes for Cynthia. That's a good point. Ooh, surf on Rotini might not be bad. Nah, he's got flamethrower. Let me look at X Scissor on KD. What does KD have right now? You don't need Thunderbolt. I have another guy that has Thunderbolt. I think I taught you Thunderbolt when you were a special attacker, but that's not who you are anymore. Now, what does Bug get me? It's good against Psychic, which I already have covered. Bug is good against Grass, which I don't have covered. Bug is good against... What is Bug good against? Nothing? Is it just Psychic and Grass? And Dark, which I have a... It's not the best in the world. Maybe Aerial Ace would be better, because that'd be Grass, that'd be Bug. Don't have an answer for either one of those. Grass, Bug, and... I think that's everything. Flying is good against. Still, that's two types I don't have covered right now. Yeah, instead of X Scissor, I'm gonna... Yeah, don't learn that. Alright, so I'm gonna give Will-O-Wisp to Booberry. Make Booberry my designated statuser. Toxic Spikes for Cynthia is goated though. Because she leads with a Spiritomb, who's not going to do jack shit against Horseradish. That's not something I need to think about right now, though. Okay. And then what was I going to give? Aerial Ace, right. Aerial Ace KD. And then it also gives me a solution if somebody's being an asshole with Double Team. Even though, wait, KD has an ability that's better when I miss, right? That's what Steadfast is? Oh, when he flinches. Okay, that's not bad. I think we have a pretty goated team right now. Let me be real. Low speed Booberry's not great. I don't know if Mints are in this game. High defense Barbecue is good. Neutral Rotini is fine. High attack Horseradish. Honestly, I'm okay with this. We got a good team. We got a good squad. This is an end game right here. I'm happy with it. Okay, now let's get on to the plot part of the video that we've been putting off for, good God, 2 hours almost. But it was important. It was important to go through all that. We can read some books. The shelves are lined with books being read by many people. Where's the Yaoi book? I want the Yaoi book. What is it? Please don't disturb me when I'm reading. That's a real reaction for somebody in the library. Is that fucking Starry Nights right now? Oh, we don't have anything to say about Starry Nights. We'll have Vincent Van Gogh in here. This looks like it was made by a virgin without an ear. Where's the...
The books on the third floor are easy to read. The ones out here are too tough for me to understand.
Oh, that must be go to the third floor, idiot. Do I have any... I don't obey the fucking rules, alright? I drink milk in the library all the time. I wouldn't mind if someone tried to strike up a conversation while I'm at the library. Well, these people are being douchers about it. Okay, Gramps, I'm on the ball, like I said. Now I'm out of here. That's not the speed at which you move. Okay, I get it.
It was funny here. Listen up. You may have forgotten already, but I studied the evolution of Pokemon. The more I study, the more mysteries appear and multiply. There are some Pokemon that evolve and others that don't. What makes them different from each other? Do immature ones evolve into the ones that are more mature? If so, what do we make of the legendary Pokemon that don't evolve? Are we to assume that the legendary Pokemon ascending are as complete as creatures? This is where you come in. It is said there to be a mysterious Pokemon at each of the 3 lakes of Sinnoh. We attempt that on them and may shed some light on how the process of Pokemon evolution works. I need help from each one of you in this grand undertaking. Help me find these mysterious Pokemon.
What are you saying? I didn't get a Pokedex.
And who was it that bought...
You know, I never noticed that that's a really good fucking gag that he doesn't have a Pokedex because he ran past.
Let's water to the bridge. Seeing Pokemon with your own eyes is important for becoming a better trainer too.
You bet, Professor. This will add to the Pokedex database and help you advance your research.
Shut the fuck up. Lucas, go to Lake Verity. Don't speak to me anymore. Nutmeg, I want you to investigate Lake Acuity. I'll take you over to Snow Point City. Road there is harsh and need a tough trainer.
Yeah, of course, Gramps. You know how I can tell. You can tell I'm the hotness.
At least blonded with Lake Valley. The lake is between Veilstone and Pastoria, if memory serves. Has it stopped? All of you unharmed? Let's go outside, but be careful. I'm concerned about the city.
Oh, good thing the plot is making me... Oh, never mind. We don't know that it's definitely not a bomb. Just an earthquake. I was stinky in that whole conversation. Was that an earthquake? I didn't imagine it. I'm gonna read the Yowie. Sinnoh myth. Yeah. Sinnoh myth. Drain out your anger, lest Santa will come. Weep not with sorrow, or Santa will draw near. When joy and excitement becomes natural as the very air, that is happiness. Let such be blessed with the hand of Master Hand. It was accustomed to speak these words. Is that supposed to be Uxie Azelf and Mesmerizer? Sinnoh region was long ago, Sinnoh had just been made. Pokemon and humans led separate lives. I say they didn't help each other. No, indeed they did. They supplied each other with goods and supported each other. Pokemon proposed to the others always be ready to help human. It appeared that Pokemon it was asked that Pokemon be ready to appear before humans, always. Thus to this day, Pokemon appear to us, so we venture into tall grass. I think that's the one that's supposed to have the funny thing. We Pokemon there were. Into the lakes they dove. Deep. Drawing no breath. Deeper and deeper they drove. Into suffocating depths they dove. Deeper, then deepest they alight. From the lake floor they arise. Bearing within the power to make vast lands, they rise again. Veilstone's myth. A young man, callow and foolish in innocence, came to own a sword. With it he smote Pokemon, which gave sustenance with carefree abandon. Those not taken as food he discarded with no afterthought. Following year, no Pokemon appeared. The larders grew bare. Just keep reading, yeah. The young man, seeking the missing Pokemon, journeyed afar. Long did he search, far and wide too, until the one he did find. He asked he, "Why do you hide?" To which Pokemon replied, "If you bear your sword to bring harm upon us with claws and fangs, we will exact a toll. From your kind we will take our toll, for it must be done. Done it must be to guard ourselves, and for it I apologize." To the skies the young man shouted his dismay. "In having found the sword I have lost so much. Gorged with power, I grew blind to Pokemon being alive. I will never fall savage again. This sword I denounce and forsake. I plead for forgiveness, for I was but a fool." So saying, the young man hurled the sword into the ground, snapping it. Seeing this, Honedge appeared. And that's how Honedge is made. It might be, but also this book is supposed to have a thing in it, and it doesn't have it. Cowards. Cowards they are. Long ago, when Sinnoh had just been made, Pokemon and humans led separate lives. That is not to say they didn't help each other. No, indeed, they did. They supply each other with goods and support each other. There's supposed to be a line that's like, sometimes Pokemon and people are even married. And now all the furries went, "Whoa!" But they cut that line because they're fucking cowards. Unless they didn't, and it's one of these. The Heart of Chaos, where all things appeared one egg. That is a reference to the Sinjo ruins, the trippiest scene in all of Pokemon. Having tumbled from the vortex, the Ave gave rise to the original one. Would you like to keep reading? From itself, two beings the original one did make. Time started to... Well, I believe that's how it was in the original Diamond and Pearl Zesty Voyage. Which I think is... I think they do recite that dialogue in Arceus when you go find the spirits, but I think that was a reference to the original Diamond and Pearl, not necessarily this. And itself again, three living things the original one did make. Would you like to keep reading? Yes. The two beings wished, and from them, matter came to be. The three living things wished, and from them, spirit came to be. The world created, the original one took to unyielding sleep. A horrific myth! Oh, Typhlosion! Not to the Pokemon's eyes, but in an instant you have no recollection of who you are. Return home, but how, when there is nothing to remember? Dare not touch the Pokemon's body. In 3 short days, all emotion will drain away. Above all, harm not the Pokemon. In a scant 7 days, the offender will grow immobile entirely. What the hell is that about? Story 1. Story 1. Pick the cleanest bone but caught in the sea or stream. Thank them for the meals they provide. Pick their bones clean. When the bones are clean as can be, set them free in the water for which they came. Pokemon will return fully fleshed and begins anew. I used to love this when I was a kid. I love the library here. It's just got like metal ass story. Like it feels like real folklore you would find in a world like this. It's like this duology of games comes very close to being real RPGs. In the forest, Pokemon shed its hide to sleep as a human. Awakened, the human does not don its Pokemon hide to roam villages. Oh. What's the Pokemon game very close to humans? There were once humans that ate together at the same table. This time there's no difference between distinguishing the two. Okay, I think that's where the humans and Pokemon were married line was. It was a book that straight up had dialogue from Legends of Arceus. Was it this? Yes, but I think that dialogue... I think this book read like this originally. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong. But I think Arceus took the dialogue from this book, not this book referencing Arceus. Because Arceus was in development when this game was also in development. But I think those words are from the original Diamond and Pearl. Anyways, those cowards, people in Pokemon didn't get married, those fucking cowards. Oh sure, they'll make Zeraora, who is just a furry bait, but oh, we can't say the furries can get married. God forbid the furries love each other. Bullshit. Fucking cowards. Hey, all dead and kids! Something just happened! There's a huge explosion at Lake Valor! Kaboom! Like that! Congrats, I go to the lake, I have a bad feeling about this.
Not make sense so.
What did I walk in on, Bigby? I'm defending the furries for some reason now that I say it out loud.
I'm worried about Lake Valor. However, I have no idea where second place. You must find out. Where you going? Get stresses enough. Don't get it over your head. We will try to join you as we inspect Lake Variety.
So I should be worried. Probably. What happened to Lake Valor? I wonder. They cut out the line about people in Pokemon getting married because they're fucking cowards. There was a line in the library that was like, people in Pokemon used to get married. They were so close. And they cut it out because they're cowards. Good to be here. Good to see you, Crudvault. Welcome to the stream. Okay, which one is like Valor? Is this one? That's Rarity. Valor is over here. Faithful remake my ass. So stupid. How many Pokemon are made just to be furry bait, and yet you don't have the balls to put it in text? Zeraora is 100% furry bait, and he's acceptable. But like, oh, we're gonna call it marriage. That's unacceptable. It's just unacceptable. It's bullshit. Why can't there be a loving relationship between a guy and... I'm gonna stop this line of thought immediately. Rare candy. I was wrong. There was water here. How are you, Crudvault? How go your expansions? This is also saying exactly. There's a life-size 5'11" Gardevoir plush that you could buy and do with as you please on the market right now, but God forbid we reference Pokemon getting married. I don't know what it's about for I removed because of the Gardevoir, I guarantee it. Well, they can't do that and then immediately turn around and make a... Well, I guess it wasn't immediate. There was like a 3-year gap. Basically, you could buy Gardevoir now. You can buy a Gardevoir fleshlight, and I don't like it. I don't remember which of these trainers I fought, which ones I don't. I don't want to fight a single one of them. Pretty sure I didn't fight you. Duke Jukem. Okay. Anyway, I think it's a little silly that the plot tells you, hey, you're going to go to Lake Valor. And then to make sure you go to Lake Valor, they blow it up. They didn't have to do that. Well, thanks for asking. We're a lot of working at home. On my studio, my house, and my car, but it feels good to get things done. Yeah. Alright, Boo Bear, you need a better item than Cleanse Tag. What do we got for you? There's Dread Plate. You don't have any Dark type moves. I think I have a Spooky Plate. I could do that. I feel like I want to give you something better than Spooky Plate, though. What about... You don't need Wide Lens. I don't have much in the way of good moves right now. I can give you Luck Incense, get some money, buy more outfits. Yeah, sure. Give Boo Berry some bling, Berry. There's a bling boy over here. Drink some speed. Nice. Good to hear. Oh yeah, the dying magic cart! Oh, he's just telling me he's gonna blow up my house. Cool. Domestic terrorism is cool, kids. It's rad. I forgot about the dying Magikarp. The Magikarp is drowning. I love Mystery. Was a holder of opinion Coliseum, I'm sure. I don't care for Miss Magius that much. I've never run to Miss Magius, actually. I do like Misdreavus. I'm a big fan because Misdreavus, like, that is an early, because that square where you get Misdreavus gives you Misdreavus and Quagsire, who are a dream team in that game because Quagsire gets Earthquake. Naturally, I think. Oh, you are so fucking done. I'm about to put you to the desk. Psychic. What are you gonna do? Bite me? I'm 11 levels higher. Oh, that's right. I've never used Miss Magius though. I've never had a playthrough where it's one of those Pokemon. There are some Pokemon that are just so rare for playthroughs because they never put them in a position where you can get them and then use them. Like Misdreavus, I don't think you can get a Misdreavus very early on in the original in Platinum, because you could get Miss Magius in Platinum. You couldn't get it in Diamond and Pearl because those games are garbage. But I think you can only get Misdreavus like pretty late in Platinum. Yeah, he's just discount Swampert. He's Swampert, but doopy and cute. Even Team Galactic has no use for Magikarp. Worthless, all of them. Why are they corralling them over here? Like the fire. The music is really jazzy for all the dying Pokemon around us. This is one of the routes. So in Pokemon Emerald Rogue, there are a few routes that are designated to be enemy team routes, and I'm playing as a modified Dawn in that, which means all of my villain is Team Galactic, and sometimes Barry will show up, or Nutmeg as I like to call him. Sometimes Nutmeg will show up, and like all the gym leaders are Gen 4 gym leaders. Anyways, because you can go down like an enemy team route that has a bunch of items on it, I've learned how to navigate this entire area without getting caught multiple times. because that's what you have to do in Rogue. Because I don't want to battle the I don't want to battle the Galactic Grunts because they'll pull a pocket Dialga out and scream at me until I lose my favorite Pokemon. Uh-oh. Oh, that's right. I'm shout out to Metagross for being post-game only until Sun and Moon. Right! That's a good example of a Pokemon that like wasn't usable. I remember my first playthrough of Sun, I used Metagross because how often do you get to use a Metagross? Don't they know they taste terrible? They're basically just scales all the way through. So like my instincts are kicking in. Like I gotta juke these guys. Although it's not quite the same layout. There's also I'm checking the corners for items like that would make any sense in this game. Why would there be items? This is a skippable area. Put some Cajun seasoning on them bad boys. That'll make them taste good. Put some mud on it. Well, Boo Berry really is the Ubermensch of fighting Galactic Grunts. Not even a full wizard lady yet. It's just a lady that's really into rocks right now. Magic cards are basically scales and bones. Just like at least they have bones. I wish I had bones. Instead, I'm just hair. I don't have gravity. Barbecue. Do wonder where a dusk stone will be. I might look up where to find a dusk stone soon-ish. There might be one just obvious and I've just forgotten where it is. I think there was an episode of the anime where James gets a magic carp and he's tricked and think it's a badass. He knows they suck. You can't even eat them because they're nasty. Yeah, that's like that's the SS Anne episode. I remember. I had that one on VHS. I had the 3 episodes around that. I had the Lighthouse episode where Bill's dressing up as a Kabutops for some reason, or not even a Kabutops, just a big Kabuto. And there's a big giant evil Dragonite. What do you want? You're not even gonna stop me? Okay. Cool. Which tracks, because Carper Universe is never absolutely foul D. Yeah. There he is. It's hair gel hair. Can we talk about this perspective right now? Ugh. Ugh. Alright, hair gel Henrietta. What do you got for me? Mission specific without a hitch. The ball should be clean. Everything is for everyone, and for the good of Team Galactic. I recognize your face. You're Charlie Ray of Team Galactic building in Turner City. Huh. You should be ashamed of yourself being beat by a child like that. Anyone that opposes Team Galactic must be crushed. Even the very thought of opposition will not be tolerated. Oh, I should have led with someone with stealth rocks. Oh well. I mean, this is not... Why am I pretending like I need to do strategy? A planet attacked me? Not clickbait. The planet of Saturn. Anyway, Shadow Ball. Oh no. Not Kinesis. Saturn, you master of strategy. I should have known that the planet with the most rings. Oh. Well, let's see what you got. Here's your screw into the cave right in front of the person. They don't stop you. They approach them and has to borrow Tree Fitty. Yeah, that was the SS Anne episode where they tried to eat a Magikarp. I remember. I had a VHS that had the Lighthouse episode, and then it had the Lieutenant Surge episode, and then it had the SS Anne sinking, and then not the follow-up episode, which was fucked. I thought they died back in the day. Paris song. No. Like I've been saying, like this doesn't really scratch that itch of like wanting to use tactics because it will 100% be better in every single scenario to just use Psychic. There's never going to be a point where I'm like, I can't get past this unless I Perish Song it. Like, no. The only other Pokemon I've seen that has done that has been Ultra Necrozma. This is the only time I had to implement something like that, and it was awesome. That's how Ash's journey ended. Drowning at the bottom of the ocean. Okay, we're a little late in the game for you to be throwing out a Bronzor. You can put out a Bronzong. I'm level 45. Diamond Pearl are bad. Hey kids, I really just got Titanic. I mean, it really is like it's a Titanic reference in that episode. You, my friend, I can see why you defy us. So, the guy, like the captain, says this ship is unsinkable. Time for sleep. Good night. Have a good night, Squeed. I command only managed by his time. That's fine. Chat like you'll never be able to stem the flow of time. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to say something about space, you idiot. You're in the pink game. It has been absolutely cooked since episode 1, man. Apparently there is like an offshoot, a spin-off of the anime, a stop motion thing they did recently, that is available for free right now until the end of March. I don't remember what it is, but if Tasha's watching, she will tell you. I mean, episode 1, they did show us an Arcanine and say, "Oh, that's a legendary Pokemon." Pokemon. Episode 1 did like it was a commercial since episode 1, really, because episode 1 was like, "Get gold and silver coming to stores soon." How ow! What do you need? What's that show that's that Pokemon spinoff that's on YouTube right now to watch for free on their channel? Oh, Mom is just watching the Egg Show. Welcome home, London. Would you like the egg? I made egg. Oh, Mom. She got weird after I moved out. Started watching Egg. I think in Pokemon Channel, there literally is an episode that's just counting eggs with Chansey. No, I'm thinking of counting sheep with Mareep. There is an egg channel in Pokemon Channel, but it is it just beats that Ringo Starr with his briefcase.
Ah, Blood, what timing? I've just been doing something with these hooligans. Blood, hurry, you've got to help Lucas.
Pokemon Concierge. Ow! This guy just beat me with his briefcase. It is super cute stop motion Pokemon Vacation. Very good vibes. Let's get KD out. I don't think we've had KD out today. Oh, it's double battle. I didn't see that coming. Man, let me tell you, Joey gets no love. I watched Pokemon Generations and you bet Ethan was in it. Basically in the background for about 1.5 seconds. Pokemon Generations is like that's like a weird spin-off series, right? Is that, oh wait, no, that's the one they did with the 25th anniversary. Or the 20th anniversary. That's the one they released to YouTube, right? That's what that was. Punch, cat, eat, bug. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. Each episode follows someone else. Yeah, that's the one that's on YouTube, right? And they released that in 2016, if I remember correctly. It's part of their celebration of their anniversary. Oh God! If 2016 was the 20th anniversary, then that means it's about to have its 30th anniversary. Oh God! Oh God! I'm old. Oh God! Oh God! Pokemon's almost 30. And then the news crew from Hoenn breaking into space station. That was pretty cool. I like the one that was it was like Lance and Ethan chilling out. I think that's the one you're referring to. Going into the rocket hideout. I wish for no man, no hair. Oh God. Oh, my hair's gonna fall out. I'm just gonna be a big. I'm thinking of way back in the day, they released like a little side series spinoff that was starring Ethan, I think. If I remember correctly. Yeah, just keep punching cats. This is a very punching cats kind of battle. That was starring Ethan. They were like catching Raikou or something. Oh, maybe it was Chris and Crystal. Yeah. It was just like two random. I remember putting on. I was like, "Oh, a Pokemon thing. I'll put that on the TV." And like, it was just two characters I'd never seen before trying to catch a Raikou. Yeah, the Xbox 360 has been out long enough to be considered a retro console. That's crazy. Whenever like, because I work with Gen Z kids a lot. Whenever one of them refers to like 360 PS3 as retro, I die. I die a little bit inside. I'm like, no, those just came out. They didn't though. PS4 came out when I was in high school. It hurts me to think about. Because I still think of like, oh, 360 games are like pretty good looking. Like there's still a pretty modern, good style. Let's get Horseradish out. Yeah, not Horseradish out in a minute. Katie and Horseradish, an absolutely disgusting meal combination. But their Pokemon team is good. Don't ever put Horseradish in your KD. What's up, PS3 on my entertainment center? It has permanent HDMI slot on my original TV. Oh, that was a good console. Good old PS3. Even though I was an Xbox guy. But the PS3 doesn't have any games. At least I can go back to Knack. Who am I killing right now? Who am I gonna kill? I'm gonna kill the skunk. No, you're immune to that. Yeah, that'll work. I haven't turned it on in about 7 months. I'm surprised that it was that recent. My Xbox 360 has been collecting dust since I moved into Dash's place. I put it on this little shelf over here to display it, and that's where it sits. I just haven't needed a free HDMI slot. I was one of the few people who had a Wii U. I was like one of the 3 people. That thing is over there still collecting dust. Tank. Oh, Glammeow. I just can't read. I made a guess and it was just wrong. Metronome, baby. Yeah, old consoles, the PS Triple. I think I'm finally at a point. Well, actually, you know, never mind. I was gonna say I'm at a point where I'm gonna get a PS5, but honestly, am I the only one who feels this way? This generation has been going on for like a couple years now, like 5 years now. They came out what, 2021? It was during the pandemic. The beginning of last year, I opened my PS3, I cleaned up and repasted it, as well as updating all my mods to keep it up to date. Oh, okay. I see. You got the tricked out PS3 and got rid of it. I mean, yeah, that's a valid point. My gamepad actually doesn't really work anymore because one of the sticks is broken, so I can't use it as. But I mean, I don't game with. I have a Switch, and everything that was exclusive to the Wii U is now on a Switch. So.
That face, it brings back bad memories. I'm talking about the Valley Woodworks. I got a whole lot of trouble for that little incident. What's the look in your face? You do remember me, don't you? I'm iconic character Mars, I think. Or Mercury? Mars! Usually you say the day in your little game of hero. Not a chance, not even a teeny one, you're all going down.
I was keeping Wii U in my bedroom and it's modded and in great condition, but the gamepad charger died, so it's useless. Oh, yeah. That'll do it. Because they made a console that was 2 pieces and they're equally apt to break. Is this not a multi-battle? Why isn't this a multi-battle? This seems like a really good opportunity to be a multi-battle. Okay. I used to want a PS5, but at this point, all the PC ports of Sony games, literally the only game I can't play is that Demon's Soul remake. Yeah, that's what I was getting at before I got distracted. This console generation has been going on for a couple years now. I still don't feel like there's anything that's exclusive to PS4 or to PS5 or Xbox. What even is the Xbox One right now? It's like Series S, right? Is that what the current Xbox console is? There's no exclusive on it that I'm like, because they're all on PC, and if they're all on PC, just spend that same amount of money on a good graphics card and just play them on PC. It's stupid. Why would I ever get a PS5? There's nothing good on it. Everything on there is a remake of a PS4 game, and like even the Ragnarok, like God of War Ragnarok is goddamn on PS4. I could go play that on my PS4 right now. I still buy consoles because playing a game on PC gives me the ick. It's just not the same. I agree, but when a console's $700, it's just not worth it. Because that's how much a PS4 5 is, right? It's like $600, $700. Once again, we are past the point of a bronze ore being a threat. You gotta be bringing in bronze songs. Series X, thank you. That's still Wii U, it still works. I mean, yeah, I do too. Oh, Benny Umbra, sorry. I keep Benny Umbra, you and Zesty Voyage, because like all the icons are really small. You both have a mass and a white void. I'm like, yeah, those are the same person. Sorry, dude. I literally cannot just find PS5. Yeah, there's no real reason. We're like 300 new. The only thing GameStop is so good for. Oh, okay. Well, you got it new for 300. That's quite the steal. If I saw it for that, maybe. If I saw it for 300, I might be tempted. Calm down, Mercury. I've done my part now. My mission was to transport the lake Pokemon to HQ. That's right. I have accomplished my mission without a problem. Team, we're pulling out. The boss is waiting at the HQ. Or on these 3 lakes are collected somehow. Thanks to Saturn's grandstanding at Lake Valor, a cavern appeared there. It was the cavern where the Pokemon Mesprit slept. Mesprit appeared too. Where you go help its friend. Well, it worked out well for us. It's super easy to catch. Now we got them all. Mesprit, the being of emotion. Azel, the being of willpower. Uxie, the being of intelligence. Now I have all 3. You can look forward to Team Galactic. Well, you don't have all 3 of them because you don't have Uxie yet.
Don't you worry, full-fledged against criminals. The fact you're unharmed is reason enough to celebrate. I don't like it, go you. Is not medic safe?
Can I surf now? I can. What a little guy. Come on, you non-animated piece of bullshit. I never buy a brand new console full price. It's just nuts. Also, Steam Deck can play games that used to be on the PS5. I played the entirety of the Ratchet and Clank on that thing. However, it is Linux. Weird Linux with that. I am very interested. I don't have the disposable income right now to get a Steam Deck, and you could fix that at patreon.com/Bigby. No, I don't have a Patreon. I don't have the disposable income right now to get a Steam Deck, but if I enter a stage of life where I have just a little bit more money to throw around, I probably will get a Steam Deck as my couch console, because it's real good. When I was over at Sil Paladin's house, I played on his a little bit. It's a real good little machine. I got 2 because eventually PS5 will be moddable. I know I can keep it up to date and still mod it. I have a inbox one hidden away for factory firmware. You know, because I'm irresponsible, shouldn't be allowed to have money. Portable PS2 games on Steam Deck. I mean, yeah. Yeah, jailbreak that thing. Jailbreak that thing. Get a little bit of emulation on it. Get Dolphin on your Steam Deck. It's good. It's a catch-all console. It's a real good console. Boo! Ah! Don't scare me. What time is it? It's almost time for us to take a break so that I can feed children. But I am having a good conversation. There was no weather. You stupid duck. Why can a duck have the same power as the god of the sky? Pokemon is strange. This is a good song. This is a really unappreciated song. It's real good. Oh, you could just straight up like from the App Store get like Dolphin on there. That's awesome. That's what Eche uses art, but no Pac-Man. That's just weird. Duck and the God of the Sky is a good friends. Oh, he's got it in. He's got it in with the God of the Sky. All right, town map. All right, so now we just go to the Arctic, right? Which means we don't go at the southern entrance. We go at this entrance, Town. I own the Steam Deck, but I don't use it because it's weird. It's just weird Linux. If Valve ever makes a Steam OS actually feel like a console, like I play Steam games on, like shut up and take my money. Yeah. I don't know. The UI seemed fine. Oh, but I see what you're saying. Like, it's Linux, so, like, the games you can play are weird. I see what you're saying. Man, one of my friends called me and taught my ear off. Oh, well, I'm glad you have such good friendship. Look at Cloth showing off his friendships over there. God. Alright. Cortana's gotten very good these days. You look like a person that would call me a slur. I don't know how to take that. Do you meet a lot of hair beings? Also, hello Alex, welcome to the stream. Bugby, I barely have friends. Well, you just talked on the phone with one for a while. That's good. I'm using links and a point of game experience is over, dude. if fucking Linux crosses my mind, I'm gonna beat somebody. Stuff your pockets with popcorn and leave. Move it. Trap this man. What is the point of that boulder? Wait, why is that boulder there? Why? Okay. That's why I love the weird World War I games I play and Skullgirls. Native Linux reports, baby. Oh, nice. Talking about Pokemon cards. Alex is referring to stuff that happened. I was volunteering with his group of youths the other day. At one point, somebody like came in. We had made popcorn for the kids, and then one of the kids like, "I'm just gonna grab some snacks and leave." And I'm like, "Yeah, stuff your pockets with popcorn." And then they did. They did put a bunch of popcorn in their pockets. Oh. I love working with kids, dude. You could just, like, tell a teenager to do something, and they'll just fucking do it. It's really funny. Luchas for GOG games also good. Also received deck. It's like crumbs in the... It still had crumbs in their jacket. Not the fog! The fog is coming. The fog is coming. The fog is coming. Yep, just gonna go ahead and navigate this watch. There we go. Slowly scroll over to defog. This game sucks. Can't wait Pokemon XD on the Steam Deck while I was still at my job that sent me out of town a lot. It's been in the drawer since. Wait, this is where you can catch a Feebas, isn't it? This is the Feebas room. Oh, maybe that's just Platinum though. That might just be a Platinum exclusive. Grass grows, birds fly, sun shines, and brother, the fog is coming. You need to run. Oh, that's good. Check the fishing. I mean, I suppose I probably won't catch one immediately. Even if there are Feebas in here. That is a Pokemon I have never used in a playthrough of any game, is Milotic. I've never used a Milotic. Because catching a Feebas is always a pain in the ass. Feebas is catchable in this room. If I remember correctly, it's just... Well, I don't remember if that's in Diamond and Pearl or just Platinum, though. I don't know. Let's find out. Oh. I think I'm going to have an alpaca's farm with goats. So then it's not an alpaca farm, is it? Not even... What? You are clearly reacting to something getting your rod. What is happening over there? Oh, okay, there we go. Only catch them on four tiles, though. Yeah. I probably won't actually get one. Shiny Feebas would be amazing. That's absolutely not going to happen. Have you met me, Cloth? I have a poop-stained star over my head. Well, that didn't work the first time. Time to give up forever. I'll cast it a couple times. I'm not that attached. I'm not going to use a Feebas, so I'm not going to kill myself trying to catch one. But it would be neat. It's 4 tiles, but it's in this room only, which means it's automatically easier to catch than regular Feebas. Right now in Emerald Legacy, because I'm trying to complete the Pokedex, I've been trying to get a Feebas every day. I'll check a couple squares. I don't have time to farm every square in that goddamn route. Don't say getting your rod. I'll get my rod as much as I want to. It's my stream. It's my rod getting stream. You should say getting your rod more. A rod is getting streamed. Emerald has the worst Feebas luck. Yeah, it's a huge route, and only 6 tiles have Feebas, and it's not even a 100% chance. It drives me bonkers. For there being a method to find out what those 4 tiles were, but I think that was patched out. That's a shame. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this. Alright, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw up a repel. Like, out of my stomach. Let's go throw it up. I'm gonna throw up a repel. And I'm going to surf around. And then... just gonna surf around. And then the first time I see a comment in chat say, stop, I will stop. Okay, I just wanted to say hi, everyone. Remember to drink your document. I'll stop and surf right there, and we'll do it a couple times and see if there's a Feebas. And if not, we'll stop. Okay, there we go. Said stop. We'll surf. We'll fish here a couple times and see if there's a Feebas stop. It's a Magikarp. I used a model taking a Sapphire Watermelon type wrong, and it was the worst. Really? Bigby stream, so watch I want. What if you catch a Bubble Bass? Then I will be overusing it just like modern Pokemon. Named Beefass. I have one named Beefass. Alpaca, here goes. What's going on over here? Oh! I'm trying to read and fish at the same time. Remember to drink your donkey milk. Off to the void of existence. Have a good night, Alex. Watch out for teeth. Actually, it was the worst. It was a great battle, though. Oh, I see. Because I imagine it's good in battle. Like, you always have to put in a ton of effort to make it work. I'm playing Helldivers with my 2 uncles, and they keep insisting I stream our games because it's fun and they're funny, but I'm like 80% sure they'll get me banned. They'll drop a racial slur. Beefast is a good name. I like Beefast. It's a good name for a Feebas. Beefast Feebas. One day I'll make a run of a game where I use a Milotic. Well, maybe there's one available early on in Scarlet Violet. That'd be cool. I think they're in Arceus, right? Milotic is in Arceus? Or maybe one of my regulars. I guess it depends on what starter we end up getting. I'm so excited for Arceus. I'm sad this game is bullshit not to beat it first. It is not. Well, that's a shame. It's a non-zero chance in Noah. I mean, that's fair. I mean, in the current climate, you probably won't get banned. Now's your time. If you want to, if you want to have your slightly racist, but only because it's all he knows, uncle on a stream, now is your time. Okay, it is about time for me to go to intermission to go feed children because they are starving. They've never actually been fed before in their entire life. It's Kitakami. I don't know. I think that's a DLC, isn't it? Oh, I should have redone that. I don't know what's in here. Don't want to know what's in here. The fog is coming. I care so little about random encounters right now. I have my full team. Feebas is significant. Yeah, because it's like, isn't it just like changed to an ORAS, just like a really low chance, but on every tile? Or like, oh no, there's like the scan thing you can do. You could scan for it. Now I remember. Yeah. That would be a good game to do it. Maybe once I'm done going forward in time in the Pokemon series, I'll go backwards in time in the Pokemon series and go back. I'll start at Sun and Moon and then go all the way back. Maybe I'm wrong and this has sucked the whole time. Can you transfer that fish Pokemon Feebas from Scarlet to this game? Probably, right? Because you could just put it in bank. Okay, I was just going to smash a rock and I ended up finding a rare candy, so that's cool. You could probably do that. That's how bank works. Like, whatever game it's, like, regionally located in, you could transfer it to. Yeah, home, not bank. Sorry. I wonder if they're gonna... So in Platinum, if you had, like, an event Pokemon, or, like, an event downloaded, you could fight Registeel in this room. I wonder if in post-game they're gonna have some kind of representation of that. That was only in Platinum. Because natively in Platinum and Diamond and Pearl, there was absolutely no way to get any of the Regis, except there was Regigigas that was locked behind getting the Regis, which means you had to transfer them from a different game because Diamond and Pearl sucked ass. But I wonder if they're going to have it in this game. Lots of questions, but you know what? We'll find out next time on Game Grumps. Just kidding, I'll be back in a couple minutes. Shiny dog. Shiny electric dog. Oh. Isn't shiny a Jolteon just like a paler shit? Like isn't like a green? Like a gross green? Okay, well, back to this route, back to the snow. Welcome back, everybody. Back to the stream. Hope everyone's still here. No, we can. Now, this is when I think of Gen 4 and trauma. You know, that's what he's doing right there is really charming and 8-bit, but here it's just like horrifying. Help me! Help! It's like lime green. Shiny doggo. Maybe these guys will, you know, we're a tier up now. We're a tier up in difficulty. Maybe one of these guys will be difficulty. I'm fully kitted up. I'm quirked up. I'm busting it down bisexual sided. I'm goated with the sauce. I'm ready to go. 2 back to back. I had a shiny Druddigon and go this evening. Like, yeah, the one bug on the entire deck says ugly forget exists. I mean, you're not wrong. Druddigon's like a weird Lego dragon. Like I made of Mega Blocks. Nope, they're not a threat. We're still in the late 30s while the game has positioned us in the early 40s. Bunny though, I don't like how human Lopunny is standing. Like Lopunny's supposed to like squat a little bit, you know, be like kind of hunched over like a rabbit. That Lopunny was just standing like a person, like she was standing at the edge of my bed telling me she peed the bed. Oh, I need rock climb to access that spinning Samuel over there. It's a girl. You stop that, you. You put that away. He's taking his gun out. Dude, I'm an ace. We have so much in common. Let's date about that. Blake. Never mind. Blake has stupid hair. Man, putting Sora to shame. Everyone who says goated with the sauce, they will lose a player for the rest of the journey. I haven't played never again. It will be unacceptable vibrations if a trainer calls himself goated with the sauce, busting it down bisexual style. They all have generic names. Boobery. There's got to be a dust, probably a dust stone on this route, right? Because of the you know the ghost ice glacia Glalie mom has got it going on. Frostlass, that's the one. I tolerate sword shield. I purchased I put my foot down at Goated with the sauce. What if the next versions are Pokemon Goat and Pokemon Sauce? And they have a third version called Busting It Down Bisexual Style. Frostlass is okay. I'm saying Frostlass might be where a Dusk Stone is. If there's Frostlass on this route, there might be Dusk Stones. I had that right? Frostlass is from... Or Frostlass is Dawnstone. Frostlass might be Dawnstone. Okay, maybe there's not a dust stone on this route. Maybe I go to the internet and I go, hey internet, where's the dust stone at? Where do I find the dust stone? What is Golduck? I'm just gonna use Psycho Cut over and over. I got the metronome. I got this. Dusk Stone BDSP. What? This person is... Hang on. This person is telling me something crazy. This is... I went to... Oh, he's looking for an underground. Okay. This person just said there's a way to glitch ourselves into the Sunny Shore underground. I don't think I want to do that. Who's learning Slam? That feels a little cheaty. No, you don't need Slam. You have strength. You have the better move. Why does Slam exist? It's worse than strength. Sudowoodo. Yeah, I keep my current Pokemon. Duststone, BDSP. Maybe Cerebi will have it for me. That's right. Dawnstone. Frostlass is a Dawnstone. Where do I find it? Victory Road, Galactic Warehouse, Grand Underground. You know, it kind of is telling me that. It's telling me Galactic Hideout, which is after this gym, which is after I want to have it. So let's say let's go on a little excursion, huh? Actually, you know what? Let's not right now. But next time, we'll go on a little excursion. We'll go on a little excursion and we'll do a little bit of tomfoolery. We'll get into late game areas early, and maybe we'll get a little bit of we'll do a little bit of sequence breaking. We'll get a Miss Magius a little bit early, huh? What do you say about that? Huh? You ain't no kind of goody two shoes, are you? You're not gonna sell me out to the Pokemon police, are you? I don't think so. Goat sauce. As long as the two words are separated in different games, pass the check. I like Bran Flake. Yeah, Bran Flakes is good too. I should pull Bran Flakes back out. Katie's been in the limelight for a minute here. Katie's had a few battles. Let's give someone else a chance. Give Bran Flakes a chance to shine. Did I not? Okay, I didn't battle that guy. Cool. Snowbound Lodge. Nice little resting bed. See, here's the thing. This route is really long and obnoxious, and it takes a while to get there. This is simply fun. Just do what you like here. Piss on the walls is what I like here. So I want to be able to fly back here. So I don't want to leave here until I can fly back here, which means we got to get all the way to Candice Dick Fit in Your Mouth City. I always battle for keeps. This is no drill. It's not the same saying stuff like that without Squid here to go, hey, yo! Oh, excellent choice. Fantastic choice. Bran Flakes. Bran Flakes, show him to the desk. Bran Flakes, flash my dad, will ya? Ah, it's not the same. Yo, I appreciate the effort, but it's just not the same. I was dead in a battle against Bran Flakes. My dad fails that battle every morning. Like, Dad, time to eat your Bran Flakes. And he starts drowning because he didn't put on his water wings first. Like, oh, Dad. You know not to eat Bran Flakes without your water wings. Hey. Saw Sneasel. Oh, it is all coming up Bran Flakes right now. The cereal aisle is dominated right now. Have I ever asked what everyone's favorite cereal is? I feel like that's an important question that we need to know between you and me. What's everyone's favorite cereal? Your favorite breakfast cereal? Just saying, using most of your Pokemon names out of context is hilarious. Oh, thank you. I did a food thing this time. I hope everyone enjoyed it. I beat the warm out of that guy. I haven't eaten cereal in several years. I mean, you must have some nostalgic connection to cereal. Half of cereal's flavor is nostalgic connection. Fruity Pebbles. I love me some Fruity Pebbles, dude. I doesn't happen very often. Every now and again, I will get in a mood where I want some breakfast cereals, and Fruity Pebbles is almost always the one. Like, I'll get like 4 or 5 boxes where I'm like, all right, I'm done with breakfast cereals for a while. Usually, I will go through a box of Fruity Pebbles when I'm doing that. I love Fruity Pebbles. Shiny Espeon. Ew, green. I don't like cereal. I prefer pancakes. Ah, so you like a nice hearty bowl of pancake O's? Is what I'm hearing. Such eating cereal for breakfast for you. Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puff. Have none of you had breakfast cereal before? I even have a boring answer. My answer is boring. I like Honey Bunches of Oats with almonds. I think that is the unsurpassable cereal because it's got so much flavor. It's got a little bit of umami. It's got the sweet. It's got a little bit of the I guess umami was the word I was looking for. It's got the little nut crunch. It's got the little bunches. I love it. It's good. It's a little bit of spice. There's some spice in the honey nut. It's delicious. Honey bunches of oats. Delicious. Savory. Yes. But I wanted to sound fancy, so I said umami. The first time I heard the word umami, I was working at a Panera Bread, and I love Shiny Umbreon. Well, you know, Shiny Umbreon's good. I love Shiny Umbreon. Shiny Umbreon is crazy. Blue instead of yellow. Any shiny that takes blue and makes it yellow, or takes yellow and makes it blue, fantastic. Lucario, superb. I like both Pebble cereals. I feel like eating Razor Wire. I'll get one of those single cups of Captain Crunch. Very much enjoy the regular Frosted Flakes. Blue Rings. Cookie Crisp. You like Cookie Crisp? Or the s'mores one? Oh, Pelipper. Oh, please step into my domain, you fucking monster. Cookie Crisp is a cereal I want to like, but I often end up not liking it. I want to like Cookie Crisp, so that I get there and I'm like, I just realized that cookie is not, it's not a flavor I want to immediately wake up and eat. Cereal, although I think cereal is best as a snack. Oh, you are a man or a child. I thought you were an item. Okay, we're at the 7th gym. We are past children throwing Zubats. Why are we at the 7th gym? We're still using Zubat. That bitch should be a gold. I don't care if you have 4 Pokemon. That should be a Golbat. I'm making progress. That was a slip of the tongue. I meant to say stupid fucking idiot instead of Pelipper. Captain Crunch do hurt your teeth though. Captain Crunch, like when I was in college, one of my favorite snacks was like the big sack of knockoff cereal. You know how every time you go to the cereal aisle, there's the cereals, and then there's the other section of the cereal aisle, which is also the cereals, but they're in big fuck off sacks, and they're all like slightly different. Like there's not Honey Bunches of Oats, there's Honey Oat blenders. I will get the Captain Crunch of that, and I would just like eat that by the handful without milk when I was in college. Just grab handfuls of Oops berries, and Captain Crunch. It's delicious. Would tear up my tongue. That's true, yeah. We were living together when I did that. I also at one point just ate I have a really stupid reason that I don't like chocolate Lucky Charms. It's just specifically that cereal. But like there was like a contextual thing that ruined it for me. So I don't know if you guys have heard about this little channel called Game Grumps. I swear I'm going somewhere with this. It's just a little indie channel called Game Grumps. Doesn't have a lot of subscribers. But at one point, between my freshman and sophomore years of college, I was at home. I was like, oh, this is great. I don't have to worry about school. I don't have to worry about much at all. I could just deliver pizzas, come home, and fucking eat shit and play video games. It's great. And I was listening to some Game Grumps at that time. At that time, they were playing the game Inside. And Aaron had, you know how, if you've watched Game Grumps, you know how Aaron sometimes will get a joke that he thinks is the funniest goddamn thing in the world, and that'll be a whole episode, is him doing that one joke. It was one of those episodes, but he was going, I'm going on a butthole sniffing adventure. Let's go sniff some buttholes. And I thought it was like, okay, it's a really stupid, unfunny joke. And then I looked at my box of chocolate Lucky Charms. And Lucky just looked like he had the face of saying he was going on a butthole sniffing adventure. A butthole sniffing adventure. And then that ruined the cereal for me. I was like, oh no, these are butthole flakes. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, like a handful of dry Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is fantastic. Like dry or in the milk, delicious. I had to move rock tomb. Oh, I need that. Where's your stack of 8 rock tombs that you dropped in the snow? Okay, cool. Okay, are you just finding all the shiny evolutions? Alright, well, I have rock climb now. Good job, team. Hey, what's this? You found the DM. What are you gonna do? You already found it. Just keep, my friend. Make good use of it. Let me. Oh, I thought he was gonna reward me with 8 more rock climbs. Where Aaron talking about buttholes have been adventures for a long time. You're making good progress. No, don't want to fight the child. This is the route I think of when I think of bad Gen 4 routes. I think of this snowy route. But honestly, they must have like upped the speed because this isn't that bad. Evolutions are good. At some point, I want to run a game where I'm only using a team of evolutions. I think that'd be cool. Evolutions are another one. Well, I guess before now, I guess they're fine because now Leafeon and Glaceon are both stone evolutions. Back when they had like environmental evolutions, there was. Oh, is this the haunted house? Oh no, person, rare sight. Thank you for visiting. A gift. Tag. You've said butthole twice. Butthole is safe now. Trump gave us butthole back. Okay, this is the house of the ghosts because she disappears. She gives a spell tag and disappears. But I distinctly remember this house like going dark. Like you went outside and the lights went off and now she's gone and it's scary. Are you? What are you? There's a dozen. See my pocket. 5 things in the snow. Oh, should I have been doing that? If only that wasn't the most tedious process in the world. I tried to hunt Sylveon a few months ago. I had to stop after I went 3 times over odds from a pseudo-methodon and didn't get it. Well, why wouldn't you just shiny hunt for Eevee and not Sylveon? I guess that's what you were doing, right? I'm starting to think there isn't a lot buried out here in the snow. Okay, I'm wrong. There's definitely something over here. There it is. It is 3 down, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bink, right there.
Ultra Ball, nice. Nintendo Xbox. Xbox!
Huh? Aha! 2 to the right, and then a bunch down. 1, 2. Max Repel, nice. Ugh, that is a shame. I could never be a shiny hunter. I would go over odds in every single thing. Even in the really easy games, like Let's Go. Like, supposedly it's really easy in Let's Go, but remember how it took Tasha and I, like... It wasn't until, like, stream 8. No, it was, like, stream 8 or 9 where we finally found our first shiny. The rock climbing guy eats everything he finds in the snow, and that's why there's anything to find. Man's just eating bug spray. Down in it. There's a lot of effort for some Ultra Balls. I think I'm going to stop doing that now. Oh, I just thought of something. I've been skipping trainers, but isn't like one of the gimmicks of this game? Like, I remember when I first beat Diamond and Pearl, You don't get the national dex until you've seen every Pokemon. Oh, you're just gonna have Meryl and bullshit, aren't you? You don't get the national dex until you've seen every Pokemon in that version of the game. And there are some that are locked, that are only available on one single trainer unless you go catch it yourself. Now I'm afraid I might have skipped a Pokemon like that. We might have to have a stream where I go and find some jackasses. I hope not. It's annoying because most of these guys just have a goddamn Meryl for the 800th time or a Zubat. But some of them like, I'm the only trainer who has a Mothim. Like, love the blue nose. Got only Diglett for a full hour. For full 4 days in Let's Go, only get a dig with a blue nose. Never again. I love blue nose Diglett though. Look at his little face. My dog is dreaming, making these dream barks. He sings. Sings when you talk on the route. Good. See, I don't want to fight every trainer because most of them have a level 33 Meryl. But if I don't fight every trainer, I might not get the national dex. I'm just going to assume that's an improvement they made. And that I don't have to do that. I'm just going to go forward with that knowledge. And pray to Jesus Christ and little baby Crib that I'm right. There's only one trainer with a Drifloon that's in the Ghost Gym. Oh. You mean the one I skipped? The one I, like, guessed all the questions and made a straight shot for Fantina? Oh. Oh, no. That's okay, though. I already have a Drifloon. Or Driftbloom. There's only one trainer with a Lumineon. I remember being caught when I first played Diamond as a kid, being caught for between me and the national dex. I needed a Lumineon and a Mothim. And on the route to the Elite Four, there is a Lumineon trainer in the water, and then there's a trainer on the foggy route that I ran through because I hated it. Because it sucks. There is a trainer with a Mothim. Did you see the opposite box art legendary? Yeah, you have to go to a... She shows you a book, and that's how you see it. And there's a lot of instances of only one trainer has this Pokemon, which is stupid because how many times today have we seen an Onix? You just need a box of crayons. This is a Leafeon. This is what I think a Leafeon looks like. It's just a leaf with hands. Well, that counts. Need some colored pencils. You need an IHOP placemat. Color inside the lines. Think a lot about IHOP placemats today. Remember how some restaurants like marketed themselves and like, bring your kids here to keep them quiet for a little bit while you can have a stress panic attack. O'Charlie's. Come to O'Charlie's. We have crayons for your kids so they shut the hell up and you can eat a big fat potato. Eat your feelings. Have a bad Shirley Temple. I was one of those kids. I was give me the crayons kids. That was me. Yeah, fuck it, that's a Metagross. Metagross, the crayon Pokemon. I do like bad potatoes. Me too. A birthday ribbon, level 10 Flareon from Oros. I don't know what a birthday ribbon is. Wait, do you get a ribbon for catching a Pokemon on your birthday?
Oh, you kids and your participation awards.
Oh, it's the Destiny mark. Oh, what the fuck is birthday ribbon? Why is that not what birthday ribbon is? I'm mad about it. Seeking. This means it's naked. Oh. That's the dong ribbon. Polka dong. Wow, I haven't seen a Sea King yet. See, this is probably the only trainer that has a Sea King. Now, granted, she was mandatory, so I'm not worried about that. There's a ton of trainers that only have one Pokemon. I forgot that element of this game, and I hope it isn't a stumbling block later. Did she just say we're alive? I've been kind of zoning out, and be real. I've been paying super close attention to this game. All right. Well, I hate to say it, I guess we're back to KD because Bran Flakes is level 50 now, way overpowered. Not that Bran Flakes isn't overpowered, but you know. Metacham. It's wild that Sea King is in the regional decks and not Electrify. Yes. Said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. Diamond Pro are bad games. Now, shame on this game for not fixing that, because Platinum did. But, you know. Bran Flake shiny, or does Magnus just light up when he attacks this gen? Does Magnus just light up when he attacks this gen? He's not shiny. Shiny Magnemite's brown, right? Brownamite. Brown. Gotta get back to the past. Back. Only real gamers know. Look at these Ringos stopping me. That makes sense. No point Jillian doesn't disturb us. They stand here. Never get past us. Shiny Mag is known as a blue eye. Ah, I see. Snover. I do like Snover. I wish Obama Snow didn't suck cheeks. Can I catch you? Probably not, right? I'm too strong. You know what? If you live, I'll try to catch you. Well, you're dead. I just chopped down a tree in the woods. Killed Charlie. Baloney. The red eye and blue all the time. I'm sending a letter. Those are the worst shinies. The ones that are barely different. Not in that they're a slightly different color, but in the ones that change one element, and that's the only shiny thing about them. Shinies should always be like full body recolorations. And they should always be drastic. It makes me mad when it's like, okay, well a shiny Pikachu is just kind of orange. Hate that. I want like a stark white Pikachu. That'd be wild. Like a Project XX or Project 20XX. Yearling and Saucebuck. Are they? Is that another example of that? I don't. Get me out of here. I don't fight this goddamn owl. Sure are a lot of not ice types hanging out in this ice forest. Terrible shiny. Nothing really changes. Shiny should be noticeable. You should be able to notice it at a glance that it's special. I don't like green shinies. Get out of that crap. Could be cool, but nah. Let's just make 90. Oh, just look like it. Most of the shinies get put through the barf machine. The AI barf generator makes most of them. I'm still just checking for items. Still point. Great trying to recognize by the Pokemon League. I look forward to carrying something like that on this ship. It's snowbound tons. I was freezing cold. Just the trainers. Oh. We gotta catch a Metacham. We gotta go back here and catch a Metacham. I just remembered something. We gotta catch a Metacham. We gotta check. We gotta check if she's still here. That would be crazy if she was still here. That would be an insane thing to do. Because she should be executed. She should be put down like a dog. I'm just styling and profiling, catching a little Snover. That would be MBD. What do we call a Snover? Would that be like a Klondike bar? Be a good name for a Snover. Klondike bar? What would you do for a Klondike bar? I'd kill a man. Not Klondike. That's just a slur. Nah, it's gotta be food themed. You don't eat a tree cloth. Not bite and bark. I hear Galileo being upset that Tasha is taking a shower, as I mentioned earlier. Maybe you don't eat a tree. You know what? You got me there. I don't eat. Except cereal, apparently. Nobody brought up Apple Jacks earlier, and that is correct. That is the correct thing to do. Apple Jacks. That was like one of the only cereals my mom would buy for me as a child, and I have a visceral barfy reaction to Apple Jacks. Is that lesbian who has a brand loyalty for electrician tools? Klein? Oh, that's good. They like archers. Yeah. Apple Jacks. Ooh, Sneasel! I didn't think Sneasel was going to be natively in this game. Unfortunately, Sneasel is a trade evolution? No, that's just level up at night to get a Weavile, right? Yeah. Oh, should I use a Weavile? I don't have a Grip Claw. Or a Razor Claw, I don't think. It might be holding a Grip Claw. Let's see here. What is a good name? This could be Apple Jacks. They're a good cereal, though. Good name for a Sneasel. Edgy Cheezel. Cheezel. Yellow Snow won't fit. I do like Cheezel. What about cheddar cheese? Oh, what about cheddar? 'Cause he's sharp. Ah! Yeah. Cheddar. Cheddar's been put in a box. Oh, that's good. Go me. Thanks, me. Do I have a Grip Claw? I don't think I have a Grip Claw. That'd be another item, right? Or Razor Claw? Well, if I come across a Razor Claw, we'll have some decisions to make then, I suppose. I'm not going to actively seek one out. Does anyone... Bourse. God. They want to have an item? Do you have one on you right now? Where's your item? I think you just don't have an item. Yeah, okay. Oh, you have left... What? The Mudslice is left... Tomato, give me that shit. It's mine. Well, sorry. You almost didn't fit. Oh, Caesar can have Razor Claws. Well, I'm not going to go hunt for one. But if I happen to come across one natively somewhere, I'll do something with it. Yeah, no one else is holding out on me.
You got a goddamn berry, Marjoram. That could have done me so good. You also gonna get these berry hoarders? Chair-rap, more like chair-crap.
Got him. Okay, cool. We get all my stuff back. Anyways, we gotta find that Metacham. I wish I'd thought of it when we encountered one earlier, because I think they have pretty low chance to catch. Was it in this grass? I think it was in this grass I saw the Metacham. Let me actually... I have a device that literally tells me these things. Metacham. Where find Metacham? Habitat. Okay, both. Now we're just gonna look for a Metacham. I'm gonna take a drink of my refreshing water. I bet now. More work tomorrow. Never end. Adult. Ain't that the truth? I'll catch a couple of these. I'll name this one Yellow Snow. Sure. Why not? Risk and thief will work, but I'm not gonna teach anybody thief. I'm just gonna catch it if I come across it, and if one of them has a claw, then we'll have a decision to make. I will call this one yellow snow. This one's never seeing action though. Yeah. Alright. Metacham. Another one. Another one. This one can be... I'm just gonna name them all cheeses now. This one can be Gouda. Oh, or not. Well, if you're gonna resist it, I'm not gonna spend all my quick balls on you. Into the pit with ye! KD, punch through her face! Queso. Queso is just cheese. That is just Spanish for cheese. I just want to be a bum, but no, I just want to say, you know what? You're right. Let's go to a commune. Let's go to the Cred Vault commune right now. Everyone sign up. I'd go. Let's like pick berries. We'll grow our own gamer fuel. There we go. We'll go to the land where voltage grows on bushes. And Doritos come from the ground. There we go. Being a bum is not all it's cracked up to be. It depends on where you're a bum at. You're a bum on the beach. It's not bad. Let's call this, let's call this one a bomb. Unless it won't let me say bomb. A bomb has been sent to a box. Oh no, there's a bomb in the box. Okay. There's nothing here. That's what makes us unique. What a guy. There is in fact something here. There's a whole temple. Why are wild ducks in this Pokemon Center? Sound gets swallowed up by the smoke. What's that? It's very quiet here. You know how many I say? I wonder do they also live in the temple? Oh, that's right. There is a temple to check. Oh, I'm very cold right now. My overalls, I'm all exposed to the elements. Dude, I love Licky Licky's face. If you're a bum on the beach, like if I'm ever in a position where I'm like, well, I got nothing left. I'm just gonna be homeless now. That's all I've got. I'm going straight to the beach. I'm gonna be a beach bum. It's because wild ducks live in the Pokemon Center. Oh, why didn't I think of that? It's like the Peabody. Wow, aren't you feeling cold enough? Maybe you should wear something warmer. I had the option, but chat voted for the overalls.
Hello, hello. Do you know what trendy saying? Yeah, how about shining? What? You read my mind, didn't you?
What?
Electrode. What?
What the fuck is happening right now? Every single thing is just you reading my mind. Cthulhu? That's not what Vulpix says. That's the gym. There's Kyle from South Park. Bing. Boom. I love how I'm like, girl, so much vivacity and charm. Any chance you have a Pokemon called There you are, you son of a bitch. Give me that Gengar. And if it's not a Gengar, I'm pressing the detonator. Sending a bomb to Mindy. Goodbye, a bomb. Is she gonna do it? Is she gonna filthy prank us? Mm-hmm.
You dirty bitch!
My hunter turned into something else. Just kidding. I mean, hold on to the princess from evolving. Please stream my hunter nicely. Let me get to your champ. Oh my god. Top 10 NPCs that make you want to hit him with a baseball bat. What a troll. You go through that whole ass route. You come across a Medicham in the grass, possibly. And you're like, and she's like, I'll give you a hunter for Medicham. You're a savvy gamer. You're like, oh, a hunter. I know what that means. Does Yellow Snow have a thing? No. Okay. Well, you know what? You just hold on to that, you dirty bitch. In fact, you know what? Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here, Gaspar. No one wanted you. What a bum. Exactly. What a troll. What a late epic troll. Candace is teaching me about Pokemon. He said I had to start making friends with Pokemon. I said that's bullshit. And so I just started hitting them. She's a butt nugget. Yeah. A bucket, if you will. I use a tactical machine to teach me about Pokemon. Let's see here. Dubai. Good on Ultra Balls. Good on Quick Balls. Good on Heelys. Good on everything. She needs to be scanned. She needs to be dragged through the ice by her heels. And then Puny got it into the bank over here. I'm having like really violent thoughts about Mindy. I can't believe they didn't fix her. Although, you know what? She is important to the identity of this game. To be real. Alright, later, nerd. Only the chosen man to step what everyone you have to leave. Wait, is it... Wait, none of these are the actual Reggies, though. That's not... Unless one of them's like Reggie Drago, because that's the only one I'm not super familiar with. Interesting. Give her ice burns. You need to tie her hands to one horse and her feet to another, and then make them run in opposite directions. Go find a boyfriend in the bushes. Check. One of the kids at the youth thing I was at the other day was like, how do I get a boyfriend? And I was like, yeah, check the bushes. Find one of the due to the bug trade evos won't evolve from in-game trades in Gen 4. Instead of fixing it, they made Mindy instead. Oh, I didn't know that. That's actually really clever. That's actually, I mean, I kind of respect that. I love when there's a bug and instead of fixing it, the developers lean into it. All right, that's cool. Jesus, Claw. I mean, to be fair, I was talking about quarter horsing her, so I mean, I guess my thing wasn't much better. That has an undertone that I don't like, though. All right, we're not gonna fight the gym leader today, but we're not quite done. That is the next thing to do. We're not quite done because I have a little thing, a little surprise, a little thing that I saw on the internet, and I'm hoping it works. Well, I was looking for where a dusk stone is earlier. I saw they're in the Grand Underground or in the hideout. But I don't really want to go to the hideout yet. Bro went on the internet. Oh boy. Oh no. But I did see that if I go over here on the internet, I'm over here, then this just might... Hang on, let me go back to the post I was looking at. Just to make sure. Okay. Your vessel itself, and you fight mainly all over the beach. When you see two tubers walking on the beach, head to your left through a narrow path. You're on the other side of the path, go underground. Okay. Go down So there's 2 tubers on the beach. Go down this narrow path. When I'm here, go underground. This should take us to a new section of the underground. Play alone. Holy crap, it worked! I don't want to say, don't let me say golden digger. I don't want to. I'm afraid of the enunciation. I'm afraid of what your wife will think of me. And we're in a new area. I can't believe it worked. Trust the internet, baby. We got into this place early, which means we should get its goodies early, which means dusk stone for us if we can find it. All right, this stream is gonna go. There's not gonna be any more plot progression in this stream, so if that's what you're here for some fucking reason, then by all means, feel free to leave. But the rest of the stream is just gonna be vibing out and doing the underground to get my ding dang thing. It just works. Digger, I barely know her. Oh no. We're gonna be mining around for a dust stone, and then we'll stop when I have a dust stone. Because that's all I'm here for is a dust stone. There might be one in one of these little rooms. We'll see. Good jokes though. 2 in the wall is worth 1 in the bush. Does anyone have any this is a good AMA type time. If anyone has any vulnerable questions for Bigby, ask away. And if I don't want to answer them, I'll pretend I don't know how to read. That's usually what I do to Tasha. Bigby Minor, I barely know her. I don't like that. What's the deal with airline food? Too much salt. I'm a very good passenger. When the airline lady is coming by with the food, I look her right in the eye and smile pleasantly to show her that I am awake and would in fact like a cookie. I would like a little cookie. What is my Pokemon hot take? Ooh, it's hard to tell what's a hot take anymore. I mean, I've been saying one of them this whole time, that I think Diamond and Pearl are really bad games. Like, markedly bad games. Is this a hot take? I think Gen 1 gets way too much hate. It's the easy one to hate on, but I think Gen 1's map design is the best, and it hasn't been passed since. That's why they keep going back to Kanto, because Kanto is the best designed map in the whole series. I don't think that going open world is what Pokemon needs. How about that? How's that for a hot take? I think Arceus is a fun experiment, and I think they should continue that as a side series, but I don't want Pokemon to become this open world, get every Pokemon all the time, catch them all over and over again type of adventure. I want it to be a fun RPG. I want it to be a concentrated RPG. It doesn't necessarily have to be like Pokemon Coliseum, but I want it to focus on being an RPG for at least one more iteration. Hot take when it's above 100 degrees Fahrenheit. How tall am I? Depends on how tall I am at the moment. Sometimes I could choose to be taller because I'm made of hair. But usually around 6 feet. Wait, Hoenn is one of the best designed regions. Interesting. I agree. I think Hoenn was a very well designed region. Ooh, Rock Slide's nice. Roost, don't care. Volt Switch, don't care. Facade, really don't care. Night Pedestal. What the hell is it? What's a Night Pedestal? Oh, I'm just fierce to that. Give goods. Nah, I don't need that. Oh, nice. We're about the same height, Cloth. Usually, depending on how... Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Whoops. I lost my drill. My gold digger. I am literally a crab. What a delicious looking boy you are. I agree. I think Hoenn... I think Kanto has the best map, but Hoenn is the second best. There's a water stone. This is not a dust stone, though. I was promised a dust stone from this area,
Don't lie to me, internet. Would someone actually do that? Go on the internet and tell lies? Will people do that? Don't call me a goob. Yeah, Hoenn the second best one designed, I think. Because Hoenn, like, leans back on itself. Because, like, the map of Hoenn is very, very intentionally built. And I don't think ORAS quite understood that. Because you don't like RPGs? Well, you're in the wrong series. Because Pokemon is an RPG. At least it used to be. If that's the direction Pokemon wants to go, that's fine. I feel kind of like that about Zelda, because I don't think Zelda should be the open world, do anything you want, build Lego cars game. I want Zelda to be a concentrated dungeon adventure, but we can have both. Both are good. Well, both is good. Both. Pokemon is a rocket-propelled grenade. Ooh. Got the water stone. ORAS is my first game. I loved it. ORAS is good. I'm not saying ORAS is bad, but ORAS doesn't understand Hoenn's map and how good it is, because ORAS is constantly like teleporting you around when the map is very intentionally built that you don't have to do that. Like you'll get to a story point and then May will be like, "Oh, I'm going back to Petalburg. You want to come with me?" When the map is that happens like after Meteor Falls, right? The map is very intentionally designed for you to go back through Meteor Falls, and it dumps you back out of Rustboro. And that's right next to Petalburg. Like it's very intentionally designed, and I feel like ORAS ignores that in favor of just teleporting you around. You know, I was promised luxurious things with this new region of the underground, and I'm not seeing luxurious things. And take makes things. I mean, that's the correct thing. It is optional, and so at least that's good. But I don't even think it should be optional. I think they just shouldn't offer that because the map is designed. Or like, she does that right after Flannery's gym. She's like, come back to Petalburg with me. And if you do that, you miss the only spot you get experience between Petalburg and... between the fourth gym and the fifth gym, and that's the desert. She takes you away from the next place you want to go. The thing she just gave you an item to go explore. Or maybe Wally does that, I don't remember. Wow, I didn't get a dang thing. But yeah, no, I agree with you. Other Pokemon hot takes. I don't know. What Pokemon hot takes do you have? I would love to hear them. I am a big fan of hearing people have base takes, even if I don't agree with them. Somebody has like a crazy unpopular opinion, but has a reason why they believe that, I'm all for it. Need to Pokemon go to the polls. Exactly. That's not a popular opinion. More people should have Pokemon gone to the polls. We didn't listen. Now eggs are expensive. Hello, woman. Hi, Muriel. Goodbye. I just want to talk to you so I can feed a ghost. Cloth should be a pseudo-legendary. Okay. I will let you know what I think about that statement in approximately a year's time when I am playing Scarlet and Violet. But probably. Isn't it like... I'm not entirely sure how... I know Cloth is like a part of like a subsect of Pokemon that's like boss encounters. I'm not sure if they work like totems or what. But like, doesn't that mean he's already a pseudo-legendary? Maybe not. I was promised a Dust Stone in this area, and I'm getting kind of teed off. Charizard is overhated. I agree. It's not his fault he was putting everything. I do think he's a little overhated. It's Charizard. I don't think people like actually hate Charizard. Oh, maybe some people do. I think it's more that Charizard is the scapegoat for here's this again, because that's the thing Pokemon has been doing a lot. It's like instead of doing something new or like here we're gonna trust our new Pokemon to carry this mechanic forward, they're like, oh no, we need to get old Pokemon to do it, and that often becomes more often than not it's Charizard. Like, oh, Mega Evolution, we need to show this off. Well, Charizard gets 2
Charizard. We'll do Charizard, and or like oh we got these Gigantamaxing. Well the people know Charizard. We'll just do Charizard. It's not really Charizard's fault, but it's more that Charizard is the poster child of, oh, we're doing this again. I see. No, I like Charizard. I won't deny. If I get an opportunity to use Charizard, oftentimes I will use Charizard. I like Charizard. He's not my favorite Kanto starter, but I still like him. Kanto starters are a solid bunch. I like all three of them. Ah, stay away from me. Big swamp. These big areas tend to have more items, and maybe one is a Dust Stone, baby! Yeah! Use only claw for one fun battle. Oh, when I get there, I'll probably use one. Got the Dust Stone, baby. Where is it? Another items? Still hate the UI. I don't know if that's a hot take, but I fervently believe that with my whole heart, that the UI is awful in these games. In the newer games, it's way worse than it used to be. The stone, baby. Booberry! People do hate on Garbodor too much. Well, Garbodor was unfairly a poster child, I think. I don't think people hate on Garbodor as much anymore. There was a point in time where everyone and their goddamn mother hated Gen 5 for some reason, and Garbodor was the one they pointed to and was like, the new Pokemon are so terrible, that was just a trash! As if, like, just a ball is also, it chants incantations. Well, these incantations can torment targets, sometimes bring happiness. Oh, just like Tasha. Alright! We got the guy. And a Giga Drain TM. It's cute. I love Garbodor. Gym Battle, 6 Cloth. We might just do that. We will probably do... I don't know if Scarlet Violet has that. But we'll probably do in Scarlet Violet the same thing we did for Ultra Sun and for Sword and Shield. We'll have one stream that is just making a bunch of teams and running the Elite Four. We'll probably do that for this game. Actually, I don't want to do that for this game. Never mind. I take it back. I don't want to spend more time with this game. Ow, my organs just hurt for some reason. That's weird. Y'all ever get like a sudden sharp pain in your abdomen out of nowhere? Probably not a reason to go to the hospital. Alright, well, we got what we came down here for. So I guess that's... I guess that's it. We'll explore this more thoroughly later when we get access to Sunny Shore City. Oh, we also have... Next time we stream, we also have Snowpoint Town now. The Snowpoint Underground. I didn't know we could get early access to this. I don't think we're supposed to. I think this is a glitch. I don't think this area is supposed to give us access to that. Because when I was researching it, it looked like only Sunny Shore and the route before it would take you here. But... Bro has the consumption. Oh god. Not the consumption. Not the bad humors. I think jokes about taxes are funny. Because I have bad humors. I remember in Darkest Dungeon. Hi, Muriel. Go away. Stop stalking me. In Darkest Dungeon, there's like a sickness you can get that's called bad humors, and me and my buddy David used to joke. They're like, that's not... that's not a condition. That's just not thinking that that cuss words are funny. That's not what we said. 10 points you can say what we actually said, but I won't. I'm not gonna go down that route again. Better now. No leaf stone. Oh, well, we don't need a leaf stone. We got all the stones we need. Alright. I'm gonna go check out this little room over here, and then I'm going to go up, and then I'm going to go check the heart scale man to see if Miss Magius has anything better now that she's a Miss Magius in terms of moves. I don't think she will. And then I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna end the stream and go home, go have some ravioli. Ravioli, give me the ravioli. PP Max. Oh, I'm PP Max all the time. Get me out of here. Get me out of this goddamn hellscape from whence I entered. I think it ain't going there. Yeah. 2016 was a different time, man. Different jokes for a different time. I'm probably gonna go to sleep soon. That's okay, me too. Alright, fat man. Fat man, I have need of your services. Your fat services. There's like 3 of the same fat men that live in this little 5-block radius. No, I don't read, I talk to fat man. Alright, let's see here. Does Boo Berry know anything else now? Let's see here. Mystical Fire. That's crazy. Power Gem? Do we have? We don't have a rock type move. What is rock good to get? Steel, ice, and steel, ice, and flying. We have an answer for. I think I'm gonna get. Power Gem. I think I'm gonna get that over Dazzling Gleam? We have an answer for fighting types already. We have an answer for... Don't have an answer for dark types. But also Ms. Magius probably shouldn't be out against dark types. What else? Fighting types. We have an answer for fighting types. I don't know, what's the other thing that... Dragon. We do have an answer for Dragon. Will-O-Wisp would be good for Cynthia. You are right. Power Gem, man. You know, I'm going to get rid of Power Gem. We don't have a ton of fire type coverage, but I think Power Gem over Dazzling Gleam is the way to go. Alright, what else we got? I don't think we've looked at KD since KD's evolved. Let's see here. What's KD got? Misty Terrain, gross. A bunch of bullshit. Life do. Life do what? I don't need any of that. The only other thing I think worth looking at is Mystical Fire, but I think we'll come back for that. Everyone else I've already checked out. Maybe not. No, Brand Flakes I've got. What about you? Nothing. Okay. Oh, we got a guest right before we leave. Another little visit from the little man. He's a good boy. Yes, he is. He's taking up a residence on his pillow. I've got like 3 things in my office that are explicitly for the purpose of Gal to lay down on. Galileo. He's a good boy. Alright. Well, I think that's gonna be it. I think that's the stream. Next time, we'll pick up in Snow Point City, and we'll beat a woman, and then we'll beat a different woman who's hurting our friend, and then we'll follow that woman to her house, and we'll beat her there. That sounds like a good plan. And then after that, we'll fight the Lord of Space and Time. I don't even care about the... I think that's... I don't think I have anything. Schedule graphic will be dropping later this week. There is going to be a week we don't stream in March. but there'll be more details on that. March 31st is when a video on Pokemon Ultra Sun Pokemon will come out. So mark your calendars for March 31st, and then if it doesn't happen, say, Bigby, you lying sack of garbage, how dare you? And then like throw things at me. All right, sound like a plan? All right, everyone have a good night. Watch out for bees. They hurt.